Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Let's see who we have in the house today. Oh, we got Burns with the super sticker. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I'm hanging in there, sis. I'm hanging in there. I suffer from nerve pain as I have several bone spurs in my neck, and when they travel and press on the nerve, it gives me a lot of pain morning, noon, and night. So I'm trying to get myself together and heal. So let's did you get the link to join up? I'm going to share my screen out now with folks. I already put it on Twitter and Facebook. So I'm going to just send out my link to everyone. Let's see. Whew, how's everybody else doing? Hopefully okay. Hey, B and I, Mr. B and I, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello. Awesome. Hey, Waston. Hey, Boo. Thank you for sharing out, Burns. Yes, Rosie's in the house. I love it. Hello, DOD. That was a very good stream you had. I don't want to bombard her with questions, but, I had a few. Peace, Waston from DOD. Waston saying hi to Burns. Hi to DOD. All right, so hold please while I get myself situated. Where's the other candle you promised? I'm working on that actually right now. I am working on that. I just had to place my order, and now I'm just waiting for the order to come in. So as soon as it comes in, I'll be able to share it with you. But I'm glad you are waiting for it. That's pretty cool. Thank you. I already have up a review of Jackie Ina's candles, so you can find that now on your channel, on my channel, excuse me. And I'm going to do another one on a small business owner who recently just started a candles business on Etsy. So I will definitely support her. Well, I have supported her, and now I'm going to bring it to you. So stay tuned. I can't get the link through IG. Drop it here. Okay. Oh, you saw that review already? Awesome. You are on it, Mr. B and I love it. So here's the StreamYard link for DOD and Burns to come up so we can start the discussion. But I thought I would first ground us all in sort of the reasons why people say men cheat. And then we can certainly talk about that and talk about, why women still continue to be with a man that cheats. So number 10 from the Psychology Today report says one reason why he may cheat is he lacks male bonding and peer community. Having undervalued his healthy need to maintain a solid, supportive friendship and community with other men, his reaction to a busy or distracted spouse is all the more injurious, as he expects all of his emotional and physical needs to be met by one person. And they said, read mom. So obviously they think that this man would have a mom complex and wants his quote unquote partner to be that mom in his life. The ninth reason that they said men cheat is he wants out. He is looking to end his current relationship and is using external sexual and romantic activities to give his wife or girlfriend the message without having to be direct. Or if he's a man who doesn't like being alone, period, then finding a new and better person before leaving a current relationship provides a safer and softer landing. Number 8. He is addicted. Perhaps he has an ongoing problematic relationship with alcohol or drugs that affects his decision-making and disinhibits him. He may also have an issue with sexual compulsivity, meaning he uses his sexual activity as a way to self-soothe, escape uncomfortable emotions, and disassociate from the pain and underlying psychological conditions. Number 7, he is confused about love. He mistakes the rush of early romance with love. He does not understand that truly being in loving relationships, the early visceral attraction is gradually replaced with sweeter feelings of a longer-term attachment, which includes honesty, commitment, and emotional intimacy. Number 6, he is bored, overworked, or otherwise put upon in his mind and feels deserving of something special that is just for him, hiring prostitutes, viewing porn, or having affairs. Or maybe he wants to pull attention from his mate and thinks a period of pulling away will cause her to comply. That I think is being very manipulative, but again, that's just me. Number 5, he has unreasonable expectations. He believes that his spouse should meet his every sexual and emotional need 24/7 without fail. In his narcissistic and self-focused way, he doesn't understand that his spouse may be juggling multiple priorities, work, home, finances, kids, in addition to him and the relationship. When the spouse inevitably fails him, in his view, he feels entitled to seek intimate attention elsewhere. Number 4, he is damaged. Perhaps he is acting out early trauma experiences such as physical abuse, neglect, or sexual abuse. His formative wounds have left him unable or unwilling to fully commit himself to another person. He may also seek sexual intensity outside his relationship as a way to self-medicate, again, soothe, and escape from his emotional and psychological pain. Number 3, he is immature. He thinks that his partner, as long as his partner doesn't find out, he thinks as long as his partner doesn't find out, he's not hurting anybody. He doesn't understand that significant others almost always know when something is up. He doesn't get that in his partner and eventually find out what's going on. And then when that occurs, it won't be pretty. Number 2, he's insecure. Deep down, he feels he is too young, too old, too fat, too thin, too poor, too stupid, or too whatever to be desirable. He uses flirtation, porn, and extramarital sex as a way to feel better about himself, to reassure himself that he is still desirable, worthwhile, and good enough. And the number 1 reason why they say men cheat is he's a liar. He never intended to be monogamous despite his commitment. He doesn't understand that his vow of fidelity is a sacrifice made to and for his relationship and the person he professes to love. This man views monogamy as something to be worked around rather than embraced. So those are the 10 reasons why they say men cheat. Let's go to the panel. Oh, I see Burns is already here. Hey, Burns. Why are you muted? You're muted. I can't hear you.
I sure was.
Hey. So what do you think about that?
Okay, so the part about the porn, he wants something special. He gonna get something special, all right. So that's not just for him, because that person has been with a whole lot of other people.
Right.
Again, the selfishness, I agree upon that.
Mm-hmm.
It could be maybe he's working too hard or too much, and he, would you say wants that for himself? I don't. It could be a variety of things.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, what they're saying, but to me, it all feels like excuses. If the man wants to cheat, he's going to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you as a woman to decide what you are willing to put up with. And
Right.
I think that, which brings us to the topic of the discussion tonight. I think some women, for some of them, they feel like, okay, if he's going to do that anyway, at least don't make a fool out of me. At least don't let my friends know. Don't let my family know. Keep it on the low. Whatever you do it like a thief in the night. But if it comes back to me, if it comes to me, then I got to act on it. And I think, women like Wendy Williams or that wife of Fabulous, I can't remember. Oh, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
I think in those cases,
Emily.
those women stuck with it and sticked it out because, again, they think as long as nobody doesn't know about it, it's okay. As long as, there's no baby, there's no evidence, da. So in Wendy's case, there was a lot of evidence that he was cheating. He was getting very sloppy and very reckless. And the ultimate slap in the face is when he came up with this baby. And I think, for her, she was like, okay, this is the last straw. I can't let you make me look stupid out here. I'm doing a talk show. I'm in everybody's business day in, day out. And now everybody's up in my business. Now the boomerang has come back to hit me. And she was not happy about that.
Right. And also the girl that he's with. You're a woman. You should understand. So you did this to another woman. You don't think this is gonna happen to you? Like, it might not happen today or tomorrow, but give it a minute. Down the road. And you knew he was married. You knew he was married to Wendy, and you still had a baby with him. Sometimes we put ourselves in these crazy predicaments.
Mm-hmm. I know. So some people walked in. I want to make sure I acknowledge them.
Mm-hmm. I think Jada.
Yo, it's your boy Leo, my God Squad. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
He says, oh, wow, not lying. Yeah. My truth, your truth, intuitive messages. Yes. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. DOD welcomes you as well. Hey, Jada. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, please smash down that like button. DOD, I'm going to send the invite down again for you to come up and talk about it from my man's
IG be
perspective.
hating sometimes. They don't let those links work sometimes. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't.
Oh, well, hopefully it works. So
Yeah,
what do
like
you
it
think
let
about
me.
that women just don't want to get caught out there in terms of finding out that her husband is cheating or her man is cheating?
I think for I'm gonna speak for Wendy. For Wendy, I think she was more embarrassed, like you said, because she's already doing this in other people's business. Now the shoe's on the other foot. Maybe she thought it was karma or whatever, but I don't know. Because take basketball wise, for instance. First of all, you know the industry, so you know most likely he's going to be cheating, but you still
Mm-hmm.
stay. Why? Why are you staying? And then on top
Mm-hmm.
of that, some of them are getting abused. Like, that's 2 doses of why are you staying. You are better than that. You are worth so much more.
Mm-hmm.
But they stay.
I
Couldn't be
agree.
me. Couldn't be me.
I,
But
I agree. I think as as somebody put it to me before, as long as you don't fall from that number one spot, a woman will put up with anything. So that's why I wanted to get a man on here to see if that statement is true, because I do not find it true at all.
Number one spot. Ain't no number one spot.
As long as that number one spot is not taken by no other woman, they're fine with whatever is clever.
I'm infinity. Ain't no number one spot. I am it.
Welcome, DOD.
Thanks for having me. What's going on,
What's up,
Rose? How you doing tonight? All right.
What were you saying?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so what's the question?
So the question is, do you feel that men who cheat get a pass from women because they're willing to put up with things just as long as they stay number one in that man's life?
I mean, there are some women that feel that way as long as they're number one, but I don't know many sisters that go for that, especially if they know that her man is cheating. I don't think they're gonna go for that. Now I know there are a shortage of men out there, good men for a lot of Black women. I don't know, maybe that's why maybe that's why they're more accepted. I don't know. I really don't know how to put it out there like that, but I know you ran down 10 a top 10 list. The one that I didn't hear from you was the men are conquerors. No matter how much they love their woman, if another woman should come into their space and she's willing to be with him, a lot of men will take that because they just feel that they're conquerors, as far as women getting that notch on another notch on the belt.
Yeah, I definitely feel that way as well. Especially, younger men, they feel like, they're the king. And so they have to have concubines in their kingdom that will do anything and everything that they want.
Did you see Jada's
Vern?
comment?
She's shaking her head. Definitely no. Vern's ain't going for that.
No.
Vern's ain't going for that.
No.
Brown girl.
Did you see Jada's comment?
She's not going for that.
Hang on, let me see.
That's like saying I'd rather having a terrible man is better than having no man at all.
Listen, chicks are staying with cheating rich guys and cheating broke guys. Chicks who are stayers gonna stay no matter who they are. True. I definitely feel like it's more or less the ones that have something, think they have something because they have a man that makes good money, or a man that when he is around treats her like the queen, but behind the scenes he's got 1, 2, 3 other folks that he's also seeing and making them feel like they're queens too. So it's how do you tell if a man is truly being honest with you about his feelings versus running a game?
Well, I'll tell you this, love don't pay no bills. I definitely know that, but if you're not treating me like a human being and treating me with respect, you can take that money and put it where the sun don't shine.
But what if he's treating you with respect, giving you the love, the attention that you want, and you do not know he's with someone else or seeing other women?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
If you're a woman and you have intuition and you know your man, then you know when he's cheating. A man can't cheat good. A man will always slip up because you guys don't know how to cheat right.
I agree.
And there are also some affairs of the heart. Like, it's not physically cheating. Sometimes you might be emotionally cheating. You might be talking with someone who just wants to hear, what's going on and to provide a sounding ear for you and, tell you everything is going to be all right, blah, 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 blah. And, that could be happening in the next room and you don't know. Like, I'm going to bring back the Wendy Williams example. She got up in the middle of the night and noticed Kevin was gone. So she went to go into little Kev's room to, like, you know, see the baby, and open the door and find him in there talking to the next chick, greasy on the phone.
Now, see, that's I would have to agree with Verns on that, because see, that's disrespect there. That's when you're doing it in your own home. There's always a possibility of getting caught doing it. That's disrespectful. If you're gonna do that, you should get in your car and go somewhere, drive somewhere, and make the phone call or something. Don't do it at home.
Jada says there are some chicks who stay because they feel like they dealt or built that man and not trying to start over. They're invested, so they're taking the good with the bad. Yeah, it's a bad precedent to set, because again, his actions are just going to get more and more reckless. The more you say, okay, I'm gonna let this roll off, he's gonna push it to get even more bold. The next thing you know, you could be opening your home and she laying up on your couch like, what? I'm here, and what?
And my thing is, you're cheating. You are giving your emotions, you're giving your body, your mental capacity to someone else. We took vows. If you can't talk to me as your best friend, then why are we together? If I can't tell you my most inner deep feelings, and then you're out here, and it's not so much of the sex part, which I'm going to get to that, but the mental capacity, that's something, a strong connection you have with another human being. So now you have taken that to the next level and you're being intimate with them. You don't know if that person is being intimate with 3-4 other people. And then you come back and you're going to give me something that could potentially take my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be mad as all HE double hockey sticks. Okay? Yes. We can't do that. We either here or we not.
Right.
So
right.
I take it
here or we apart, because we can't do this.
And so I can take it that you're definitely not into open relationships.
Into what?
Open relationships.
Boy, bye. No.
So that's definitely out. So okay.
I'm stingy. I don't like to share DOD. What's mine is mine, and I'm more than enough for any one man, that you don't need another person.
Mm-hmm. Jada says, true, Vern's junk closet. A woman knows her man, knows when he's cheating. Now, if she doesn't know him and ain't really paying attention, then he can fool the fool. Amen. Amen.
But
hey,
is she a fool just because she doesn't know? It makes her a fool just because she doesn't know that he's cheating. That would make the woman a fool.
I say yes.
You say yes.
Mm-hmm. If you are in that sync, if you are so in sync with your spouse, you know his every move. Like my husband can know when I go to the mall, when the mall was open. I'm talking about now. But he know when I was at the mall, when I was at my friend's house, or when I was at the store gambling with the lottery tickets. Like he could pinpoint, okay, she'll be home in 10 minutes because I know that game ends at that time and she'll be walking in the door. Oh, she at bingo. Bingo ends at 7. She should be home at 7:12 walking in the door. And the same with him. If he not here by 5:17, I'm worried. I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? He's 2 minutes late. Like I literally, you supposed to know that person like the back of your hand, and that person should know you. That's the point of having that intimacy, that connection.
Well, let me tell you this.
Jada said no. Okay, go ahead, DLD, and then I'll read Jada's statement.
Okay, because you said men don't cheat well, and you said that he goes to work when he gets off work at 5. He should be coming through that door at 5:17, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. What happens if he left for work that morning, but he didn't go to work? But he knows to be home at 5:17.
I know he went to work.
How would you know that?
because I can call that phone and say, hello.
Yeah, but you
I'm
don't do
calling
that
any
all the
time of the
time.
day.
Right, but you don't do that all the time.
And I shouldn't have to because I'm not worried.
No, right. I'm right. So that's what I'm saying. So with Jada's question, would that make you the fool then?
If what?
If you okay, if he says he's going to work that morning and he actually does not go to work, but yet he comes home at 5:17 in the evening, you not know that he was with another woman, would that make you a fool? Because you're thinking he's at work.
I wouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. For me, that wouldn't happen. I don't know about other women, but for me, that wouldn't happen because, like I said, I have that. I can tell my husband what he gonna think before he even think. Like we are that in sync. Like we literally say each other's thoughts. Okay, just say we're coming home and it's 6 o'clock. I'll be like, dang, I want pizza. He'd be like, I want a pizza too. Like we literally know each other like that. So if you have that good of a connection with a person, you would know when they drop the fork in the kitchen. Like you literally know them. Some people are either scared to have that close attraction or either they don't want it. Because if you want something, you're going to fight for it.
So in other words, you're saying he stubbed his toe, you say ouch.
Damn right.
All right. Okay.
And the same with me. I could be upstairs coughing and he come with a glass of water. I heard you coughing all the way downstairs. Like we literally know each other like that.
Okay.
Literally, like serious. So I'm just saying, if you're with a person and you're with them for more than 5 years, you should literally know so much about them that if they don't feel well, you actually will take on symptoms of, wow, I know my spouse is not feeling well because my arm hurt or something like that. Like you should be, for me, I think you should be in sync with someone like that. Because when you're out here and it's this la-di-da and everybody's cheating, this is how people get sick. This is how people get hurt.
Right.
People emotions. You know, you have to, if you're in love with that person, nothing should come between you.
So Jada says, no, she's a fool for not paying attention to her man, which is probably why he ended up cheating in the first place.
Exactly.
Hey,
and the woman too. If you have a woman, hey, sunshine people, if you have a woman, you should know something's not right with her. If she is something strange and weird, you should be able to pick up on that like that. Now you're married, right, DOD? So if your wife is something is different, you'll know that something's wrong and she's worried about something or something's going on, right?
Okay, but I'm not married. My wife died 5 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you was married the other day.
Oh, I was, but she died 5 years ago.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I thought like you were married like today. I did not know that.
Oh yeah, no. You know, she died 5 years ago, so it's just me right now.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I was a widow too. So even with that, with my first husband, I knew, like, and not to be funny, but as they say, you know, they dirty drawers. I knew his dirty drawers, like literally. So it's just the point if you have that connection with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now look at Sunshine. How Sunshine gonna put a tracker on her man's phone?
Yeah, she's a tracker on her man's phone.
Sunshine. Oh no, that's gonna be my topic next week. No, we not.
Sunshine said, I don't trust my man. He has lied numerous times.
Oh.
See, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, trust.
That's stressful. That's stressful. Because every time he hits the door to go somewhere, you get to be in your mind wondering.
Right. Is this going to be the day that he cheats? Is this going to be the day?
Like, I'm going to tell you an instance with me. My husband can come home from work. I'll have beer, a case in the refrigerator. He'll be like, oh, I got to run back to the store and get a beer. And he'll look in the refrigerator and be like, I knew you brought it. Like, he literally knows. Like, I know, okay, he's going to be tired today when he get home. I know he's going to be stressed. He's going to want a beer. You know, it's just stuff like that you shouldn't just know. Like, you know, your children, when you know they acting up in school, I'm like, like you should have that sense of that other person. Because I believe there's somebody for everybody. And if that somebody is your somebody, okay, if that somebody is your somebody, you're going to have that connection so strong that it's going to really, really be kind of unbreakable. Not saying it won't break, but it should be kind of hard to break.
Absolutely. Sunshine says that is true, and people do vibe with each other like that as well, Burns.
Because I think when you're, let me know if I'm too loud. If you're dating someone, that's the point of dating them, to get the data, to get information about what kind of person that they're looking for. Okay, so y'all together a year, you guys are vibing. Where do you want that relation to go from where? I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you all this time and there's nothing going on from there. Where do we want it to go? Do we want to build a family? Or do you just want to go out here and date Barbara and Sheila and Lisa and Mary and Sue? Because if that's what you want, that's not what I want. Like, you need to get this. You don't have to have sex with them on the first date. A lot of people do that. You need to get to know the person. And like, you see some people just connect on the first date or something, and they'll be like, wow, we knew we were meant for each other. I really believe in love at first sight. I believe that can happen. When it's your person, you are connected to that soul. That soul is for you.
Hey, thanks, Jada. I appreciate that.
Say what?
What do you think, Bella?
Why are you still with him with all that going on? So, Sunshine, yeah, talk to us about, your life now. You still with him and are still tracking the phone? Like, what's going on?
Drop the link. Let her come up.
Hang on a second.
If she's willing to, of course.
Yes. If you want to, hang on a second. I'll throw down the link. Watson said, if you have to think about if he or she is going to cheat, you do not need to be with them. Facts.
That part.
Right. That part indeed. And it all goes to how much how much you trust the person. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I need to be able to trust you so much.
Yeah.
And this is just me, that I can trust you around my mama, my cat, my sister, my auntie, my best friend. If I feel, oh, dang, if she come over here, they're going to sleep together. I don't want to have that feeling. That is so uncomfortable. When you feel that every time your man is around another woman, so you think about him like that at work. Oh, he's at work. He's going to sleep with the coworker. Oh, he went to the grocery store. He's going to get her number and sleep with her. I don't want to have all that angst.
Right.
That's too much.
Right.
That's
but I mean,
much.
like I said, there's some women who put up with that because they're like, as long as he does what he needs to do in the house for me and mine, I don't mind turning the other cheek as long as he does not embarrass me. Ooh. As long as he does not, put it out there in the street and get reckless with it.
Yeah, I don't know too many sisters that will put up with that.
I do. I know sisters that put up with it all the time.
I don't know too many.
They're married to, either wealthy people or, 6 figures and comfortable. And they feel like, you know what? He's taking care of the house. He's taking care of the kids. He's taking care of my needs, what I need. So what if he got a chick on the side? She's number 2. I'm still number 1. Holidays
until she becomes number 1, and you drop off the list entirely.
So with you saying it like
That
that,
may
Bella,
be
and
that may be true, but while she's in it, like Monica wrote a song about it, sideline. Ho. Okay. Do you fix his car? Do you keep his kids? No.
but
You know what
it's
his
only
balance is? No.
but it's only a step up from, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. It's only a step up from you being a prostitute and having a pimp, because you want to be the bottom bitch or you want to be the top bitch. We're not doing that here.
Well, with pimps, the bottom bitch is the top bitch. I mean,
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. So do you want to be quote unquote the bottom bitch, but you want to be the head queen? And but he still got the rest of them. Like, nah, we're not doing that. Because what about he loses money tomorrow? You still gonna be there? Or you gonna try to go get the next rich man?
see, so then if that's the case, then what he's doing can't be considered wrong then. If he loses his money, she's gonna bounce on him anyway. So,
Come on now. Nah.
But think
That's
about
not
it.
what you
Think
go
about it.
into a
So a
relationship
woman is
for.
gonna stay with him as long as he got money. But if he loses his money, then she's gone.
Right, but that's not why you have a relationship.
Right, but that's what you said. You said that if he loses his money, is she gonna hang around?
No,
And
that's
the
what I'm
answer
saying.
probably
That
the
I'm
answer,
talking about
answer
that
is probably
top,
gonna be
the one
no.
that wants to be, oh, I'm number one and number two. And if you're number one and he lose that money, now what you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Those kind of women.
Exactly. Right. And the number one is she's not gonna want to be number one with him. She's gonna look for somebody else that got some money.
Look at Jada's comment. Jada's a mess.
Jada said, I had to tell my sister that she ain't never have to worry about me with her husband. What WTF? And if you think he'd fall for your sister, you shouldn't have married him anyway. Facts. Facts. Facts on top
Yeah,
of
I
facts.
can't even see the brother even trying to get at the sister. He that's being disrespectful there.
Right.
If
Like
the sister's
all
not gonna
across
go
the
back and
line.
tell her sister, that's
That's
crazy
a
to me.
violation.
Yeah,
And
if
all
you're
this
gonna
in
cheat,
your head. Why?
you don't
Because
never
we're
want to do it.
watching a darn basketball game.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're gonna
But
cheat,
she's already got
you don't want to do it with no
suspicions,
sister.
Jada. Sorry, DOD. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that if you're gonna cheat, you definitely don't want to be trying to cheat with her sister. That's crazy. In my book, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. She said they
That's
were
very
watching a basketball game, and I guess she got jealous of it. Jada, come up if you can.
Oh, she got just because she's watching a basketball game with her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And see, that's another thing. If I gotta feel so uncomfortable, so insecure around you, you as a man is supposed to make me feel so secure that I'm not worried about no other woman coming around with booty shorts, tight shirt, nothing. I already know you mine and you're not gonna disrespect me, you're not gonna do that. Just like if a man came around me with muscles and a muscle shirt, you know that I'm not just gonna drop you and go with him. Why would you want to feel uncomfortable like that as a man? Nah, that's not a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Wansa said, sometime a man or woman is not cheating. They're just very loving people, and people like to be around them. At BrownGirlBella, and take a game, but it stay there because they know who. Hey, Be the Difference. Welcome in. We're talking about cheating to go home to. You know who they go home to. Yeah. I mean, I get that part, and I do acknowledge that there, on YouTube, you're being friendly, you're being nice, you're being sweet to everybody, but whatever it gets like over the line, you got to be the bigger one to like reel it back so it doesn't, get too far.
Jada got me crying.
Jada, what you do now?
They always clowning.
Both should have money. Absolutely. Hey, Gary's Passion. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome in.
You gotta read her comment. Jada, you a fool. You a whole fool.
Oh, wait. Did I mention my sister is 50 plus and her husband is almost 70? 70? And I'm 30. Half don't nobody want your man. You need to see a therapist. Jada. Oh, my goodness. I love you, girl. Hey, boo.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey,
Can you guys hear me pretty good?
I love it.
Well.
Okay,
Birds in
great.
here choking.
But yeah,
There you
man,
go,
let me tell y'all something. That really hurt me.
Hey,
I was really like hurt and in my feelings. Like, wait a minute, is that why you tripping all night? Because I'm watching the basketball game with your husband. I didn't even know why she left the living room where everybody else was and came down into the man cave. Okay, I don't know why. It wasn't even his man cave. It was just where the men were, and he was on the couch. He was on the couch like next to me, right? So, hey, Gary's Passion. So, I'm like laughing around, talking about the different stuff going on in the game. And suddenly I get this text like, you sitting too close to my husband. What? I thought it was a joke. So, I look over and what I thought it was a joke. And I said, well, your husband smelling pretty good, girl. And then I put laugh out loud. And then she went to text him like, yeah, I knew you was interested in him. And what? This 70-year-old man, if you don't stop playing with me with your old ass, no offense to no old people.
Going with it? But listen, like you said, this is a no judgment free zone. So if she want a 70-year-old man, God bless her. Lisa said, I don't care who your man is.
But you know what? It's fine by me.
And I don't want no more men. I know that's right. I know that's right, Lisa. Make the next man the last man. What happened to Jada? She got kicked off?
She must have.
Come back on, but when you can. Jada, you about to get killed. Old men be trying to. Oh, yes, they do. I had an old one look at me the other day. I'm coming out the doctor's office, and he just staring. I'm like, what the heck is he staring at me for? Then he finally get up the nerve and said, oh, I like your hair. I was like, okay, thank you. And he wanted to say something else, but couldn't think fast enough. I hightailed it right to my car. I was like, you don't
First
need to
of all,
ask
it's
me
COVID, old man.
Okay, you don't need to ask me no questions. I don't need you to back all the way back. Give me my 6 feet.
Yeah, but all men gonna shoot their shot, regardless of their age.
Yes, Lisa, dirty old men. Ew.
Dirty old men. Ugh.
Be the difference that I like my hair too.
Oh, there's Jada. Jada, you got a whole new do on this one. Yeah. When I was young, when I was a teenager, me and my friend would go visit this old couple, and the man asked us if he could touch us and show us our boobs. Really? What?
Wait, what? Touch us and show us our boobs? Really? What?
If he could touch us and show us our boobs, really? Oh my God!
Be a typo somewhere. What? Quit playing.
Right, I like my hair too, Julie.
Yeah.
We told him, you nasty, dirty old man. We telling your wife. That's right. That night we called their house and told the wife. Yep. Well, I had a friend who her husband had made a pass at me years ago. And I went and I told her, I said, listen, I don't know what y'all do, in your bedroom, if this is something that's, goes down or whatever, but I'm not it. I'm not the one. Your husband just basically propositioned me, and I'm not here for that. So I just wanted to let you know. And so, of course, she went back to him and he, flipped the story around like as if I wanted him and he was the one that was trying to let me down easy or what have you. I was like, well, listen, you can believe what you want. I'm trying to tell you the truth. And the truth of the matter is you better watch your husband, because if he do that to your friend that he knows is your friend and he knows, she'll probably tell if I do this and does it anyway, then who knows what else he's doing.
Yes, but he know that she was not going to leave him, and she more than likely was going to take his side over you. That's why he wasn't worried about hitting on you.
Yep. Crazy. Yeah.
So to answer your question, Bella, what did you think?
Found out.
Do you think women care more about him cheating or getting caught?
Jada?
I'm sorry, what happened?
I said the topic Burns was repeating for you. So do you think women care more about the cheating or more about him getting caught and losing their space as the number one person in his life?
Okay, I particularly think women are more mad that they found out. And mostly because every time I hear about a woman complaining about their man that cheated, it always has this lasting factor. And got the nerve for me to have to find out through such and such, or because he brought a baby home, or because I caught a disease. And if he was the right type of man, he wouldn't even let me find out. If he loved me, I wouldn't know nothing about it. It's like, what? Girl, wait. He cheated on you though. That still ain't love.
Exactly.
Some don't want to mess up exactly what they got completely, and some people risk it. You know what I'm saying? Then some people just don't care. So, yeah, I'm going to have to say that that's what I think.
Yeah.
Y'all got quiet.
Said that that night we called the house and told the wife. Read the differences laughing. She's saying no. Sunshine right. People said forgiveness and love made me not leave. Yes, sometimes you can forgive and not forget, but move on from it. And know that hopefully, he learned his lesson. I mean, look at Beyonce. He cheated multiple times and she took him back. But I think that last time was the last time, because she came out with lemonade and a baseball bat. And I was like,
well, I'm going to be transparent with you guys.
You do that ish again, you're going to lose your wife.
That's right. I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I remember one time in New York City, me and my now husband, he was my boyfriend at the time. I'm like Sunshine, I forgive, but I actually don't forget. So he has a thing for tall women, which I'm tall. And you guys ever know the editor of, I think it was Essence, Susan Taylor?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So he's like in love with her. Like he thinks she is the bomb.com. Like, look, he leave me for her. Okay. Like, yeah. So one day we were walking down the street, you in New York, you always see stars. And there was this lady, drop dead gorgeous. I thought it was Susan Taylor at the moment, but it wasn't when we got up on her. His mouth freaking dropped open, like he literally was drooling. And I was pissed. I was mad, but I forgave and I forgot. But still to this day, I still get on him about that. I'll be like, remember that time? Like, and it hurt. I still remember that. And that was damn near 25 years ago. And we were together. But so imagine if they do more than that. That has got to hurt the woman. That has got to hurt.
Yeah. I mean, again, take the point of Wendy Williams. I think, the first strike was her giving him permission to get this penthouse apartment in Fort Lee while they had the mansion back in South Jersey. Like, why would you give him another space away from you that you're not going to let him do whatever, hang out with his friends? you know that's going to lead to no good. So why even put yourself in a position where you're doing this and letting him willingly take another apartment? I'm like, if you want to hang with
maybe she was maybe she was getting tired of him too.
It could be. It could be. Like, she never said that part about it. And I'm sure she's got, you know, her dirt and done her dirty work as well. But I just have to question, like, why would you give him such space in your life? Like, to make him, you know, go to another apartment and hang out with his boys and smoke his weed or whatever he was doing in there. And when she would pop up there at the apartment, that all, you know, all the friends would be like, oh, scrambling around. Like, we wasn't expecting you to be here.
Well, if it's just the fellas there, it shouldn't be no big deal. As long as they have a bunch of women there.
Yeah, it sounds more like there's more activity going on there than just the guy.
Not if she just pops up and it's just his boys there with him. It'd be different if she popped up and the boys were there with a bunch of women, then that's different. But if it's just his boys there.
No, I think it was more to that relationship because, in my opinion, I think she allowed him to do a lot because he accepted her and her drug use. He didn't not so much blame her, but he didn't push her to get off. He actually like let her wean herself off. Like, he didn't say, you're a drug addict, go to the rehab now or else I'm going to leave you. Like, I feel that because he kind of accepted it, she felt comfortable with him, so she let him get away with a lot. That's what I took out of the relationship with them. But with the baby, I think that was it with her. I think she was just like, okay, I'm done now.
Well, first of all, when the Daily Mail release expose came out, she was already feeling like there was something up and there was something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But the timeline didn't jive because she was saying that she had already ordered the private investigator, but she didn't order the private investigator until after that Daily Mail thing came out. Because when she was putting up the pictures of the Porsche being repossessed and, you know, stuff was happening, that was all after the Daily Mail expose came out. And TMZ had that same picture that she referenced. They had the exact same picture. So I don't think it's about, you know, her having, huh?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I don't think it's about her, you know, just saying it was the baby. I think the baby was the last straw, but it wasn't just the baby. It was the fact that he was being so reckless that people were finding out what's going on.
So and then it sounds like to me she was getting rid of him so she can do her thing.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure she was doing her thing. I think they had an arrangement as long as it doesn't get out and as long as she's not looking crazy out here, you can do whatever you want.
But I mean, if that were the case, then she would have to know sooner or later it was going to get out.
Well, yeah, but what happens is you get lulled into this false sense of security. And that's why I had this topic out because, you know, you can be number one until that other person then takes up so much of your time that now you become the number two and they become the number one. So I think that, you know, you have to have a strong sense of self and know that, you know, there's some things you can put up with and forgive, and there's just some things that are non-negotiable. And you put your foot down, you say, this is my non-negotiable.
Right.
And you know what?
And especially with the cheating of one time, and I know women like that. It couldn't be me, but I know women that, okay, he cheated once, I'm going to take him back. We're going to work on our marriage. It's going to be good. For me, not so much. I kind of think it would be a deal breaker for me. I wouldn't be able to forgive you in a sense where I would not bring it up every 2 minutes. I'm gonna be honest. Because we could be washing dishes and you make me mad, and I'd be like, remember when you was with that beat? So I know I couldn't do it. But I think after the one, and then they just keep going. Oh, that was only 2. You ever see them women on the Maury show, and they be like, "You're cheating again. This is the 5th time." Like what?
Right. I agree.
Exactly.
I be like what? You let that happen more than once? I don't get it. But allow me to say this. Okay, so I think Bella, you were around when I had this conversation about my ex, like back in November, and he had me come to I went to Chicago, and then we left to go out of town from there. And it was this chick that he was dealing with, and she was like irking my nerve. I was like, why is that girl calling me through social media? That was part 1. Part 2, because she like, I can't believe he lied to me. And if y'all have been together all this time, I was like, no, hun. I was like, listen, I'm the ex. I'm like the long-standing ex. And I was like, whatever y'all do, y'all do. What he's doing with me is getting me away for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? He understood that I needed a break. He offered to take me somewhere. I didn't turn it down. So she was like, well, if you guys are still sleeping together, I was like, hun, you are perfectly fine. I ain't been with that man all year. Okay. I ain't had sex all year. Okay. I ain't touched that man since the year before, back on Father's Day, technically Mother's Day. But, I'm like, I ain't been with that man. You can have him. You know what I'm saying? And she like, well, he only bothers with me like every other weekend. And, I just need to know if when y'all see each other, is things gonna be popping off. And I'm like, listen, I answered the call as a courtesy. I answered the call as a courtesy. Just to tell you I'm not that type, so don't call my phone again.
Right.
But because I understand right away from her voice, it was like, oh, you a young girl, you young. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, let me just hip her the game and let her know she can keep them. But then, like y'all see me on Jovi's show, so y'all saw the video. He walking behind me half naked and stuff, trying to get in the frame. But I found it highly amazing that she tried to act like she was going to commit suicide.
Oh my
She was
goodness.
acting like she was going to get kicked out of her place, so she needed a place to stay. She tried to befriend me, and I didn't accept her at first, but then she kept. I think she had a ringer on. Every time I posted something, she the first person. I was like, what is going on here? I was like, look, young lady. I was like, I'm almost 40 and I know how the game go. Chicks befriend the other chick, or quote unquote the other chick, so that they can learn what it
What's
is
going
that the
on?
habits of yeah. So I'm like, I'm not even about to let you, do that through me. You got to go and find somebody else. But at the end of the day, you're not his woman. You're the booty call at best.
Oh wow.
What you need to do,
not the booty call.
He said the
he's the booty call
at best.
Yeah, he don't take her out to
He
eat.
said every other weekend, so of course
Yeah,
she's a
every
booty
other
call.
weekend. And and he even told me that too. So I really wasn't thinking too much of it. But her reiterating it was like, dang, and you that pressed? He don't take you
So
out
she
to
get that.
eat nowhere. He won't even pick you up. You live an hour and 10 minutes away from him. You ain't got no car. You paying for your own Uber to go and see him?
So she get
What?
the after Valentine's Day candy, huh?
Absolutely.
Girl.
Absolutely. And I'm thinking, like, what is you thinking? So, now I feel like I got to be a mentor. So that's how I let her end up getting on my friends list. I was like, you know what? Once she watches me for a while, she'll probably wake up like, yeah, I don't need to be messing with him. Because first of all, Cardi B said it best. Broke nigga don't deserve no pussy. I don't know why she was giving it to him anyway. But nonetheless, because I
I
had to
want to
tell her a
know
couple
what
of
the.
times. I was about to say I had to tell her a couple of times. I ain't never had no problem with him putting money out on me. So if you think he falling for you, but he won't even pay for your Uber,
What?
honey, Yeah, an hour and 10 minutes in an Uber.
Wow.
And you mean
Wow.
to tell me he won't pay for it? So why
Wow.
you with him? Why you dealing with him? Why? And he telling you ain't nothing but booty, and you just giggling away. You be posting about him. Oh, my
That's
crush
better.
this, my crush
That's better.
that. I'm like,
Wow.
girl, you crazy. And then, and I believe you were still around for that too, Bella. Then I found
Mhm.
out the girl is into witchcraft. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? Don't get me wrong. Allow me to say this in a manner that is highly respectful. Okay, I'm a manifester. Okay, sometimes our lives intertwine. But she was into witchcraft. Big difference. Very big difference. I found out the girl before she even called me on social media. I found out the girl had a whole photo of me on her
What?
wall, printed up on her wall.
Damn.
Oh no.
Talking about she was
Stalkerage.
trying to try her best so she could be number one in his life.
That is
I was like,
stalker.
oh,
Was she from
what is she
Louisiana?
Was
girl,
she
I don't
trying to
know
try
where
to do
she
a
was
voodoo
from.
doll or something?
Right. And I had to let her know. I said, listen, I was like, I'm a manifester. I'm stronger than you are. You might think you know witchcraft, boo, but there's a reason why that man ain't going nowhere. I've been manifesting over that
Crystal.
man's life since I
You don't
met
got
him,
his
okay?
drawers in the yard, do you? Buried in the
I ain't,
yard, do you?
nah, babe, I ain't got all of that going on. Again, I'm a manifester. I've been manifesting over that man since I met him. So
Mm-hmm.
it ain't much of nothing that I don't know already that goes on with him. I could touch him when I hug him, and I can tell him everything he's been doing. So I'm
Hmm.
not concerned with too much about him, but I was really thinking like, man, you would have thought that was her man or something. What is
Mm.
wrong with that? And you trying to be at the top? First of all, you got to get on the list. You ain't even on
Hmm.
the list. The man won't even pay for your Uber. He won't even take you out to eat. What is
Yeah,
he
that's
thinking?
crazy.
Left us standing at the corner, huh?
Right.
Mm-mm-mm.
I want to know
Evaluate
what
the relationship I didn't
DOD.
have with the man. I was like, wait a minute, let me.
Somebody got a question
I
for me?
lose you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting for Jada to finish. I'm sorry. I wanted to know what DOD's opinion is about if you caught your girlfriend cheating. What would be your opinion on Bella's topic?
All
So
right,
she said,
hold that thought for a
"Uh
second. Let
oh,
me just say hello to some people. Be the difference, understandably. Crystal Christine, hello, hon. Thanks for coming. Sunshine, Lisa. I'm sure he did to her later too, and she found out. Yeah, something's gonna happen. Trust. Karma always
Right.
hits you.
Yep.
Yes, some women are weak and will stay with a man no matter here. I guess no matter what they hear.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Lisa, I care about the cheating. The cheating, yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Jeanette, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Who else do we have new? Hey, Eat to Live Strong. Hey, fam. Thanks for coming.
Hey, everybody that's dropping in.
I love it. I think I missed somebody else. Crystal said she put voodoo on that.
Yeah,
USA
I'm out that
Renee in
hood.
the Bayou. Thank you so much for coming. I love it.
Yes.
Thank you. Some silly, crazy women, but a lot are like that. Yeah, a lot are like that. A lot are like that. I think I saw a new member in the
yep,
house.
you got a member."
Thank you for being a member. Woohoo!
Woo!
Thank you for joining the Bella Brigade. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Smooches. Burns, thanks you all for being here. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you and say hello to you, leave me a note in the chat so I can grab you up and say hi. Ah, there you go, Tony. Drop the link. Okay. Here it comes.
Hi, whoever that MC is. I don't think I know that person. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming and being a member. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yes, shout out to the Bellas.
Shout out.
All right, could I go ahead and answer that question now?
Yes, you may. Definitely go for it.
Burns, I would have to say that if a woman cheated on me like that and I found out, I would well, it depends on, but I would have to leave her. There's no way I can stay with a woman that cheated. And I don't give second and third chances.
Now I have a question for you, DOD. Have you ever
I
cheated?
kind of would think that would be your answer because most men would not stay. Women are more apt to put up with BS from a man and stay and try to give him a second and third chance. But most men would not.
Well, it depends too, because with a woman, if she has children with that man, if like you guys were saying, if he's a six-figure brother and she ain't earning no money, those are strong incentives to stay. But if that woman is just him and her, I don't think she would hang around.
And also, women don't want the shame of having to be single. I noticed that a lot. And that's because women get more pressure about having a man. You don't see a man being at the dinner table and everybody asks, like, so what happened to such and such that you were dating? And, you single again? Or when you go get married? You might hear it a little bit, but not as
Can't
much.
keep no man.
And ain't no man being shaded at the dinner table. Okay, that you can have a chick sitting next to you and she want to sit up there and tell you how you need to go and get you a man and that's the reason why you single. But don't nobody look at the brother that's been single all his life, popping babies and chicks, spanking on booties and all of that. Nobody is saying to him, that's why you've been single. That's why this, that, and the third. So a lot of women will stay in relationships just so they not the talk of the table or at the family reunion on why they single.
Well, it's because women are raised to get married. That's the only thing that ever on their mind. Okay, their first boyfriend, women think that's going to be their husband.
Ooh,
and that's the way women. That's what
not
women
everybody.
Not all. Not all.
No, most women, their first boyfriends, they see them as their husband.
We women telling you no. But
no,
like for me,
no, I don't know who passed along that information, but no.
Welcome in.
No,
Is that
is a
Sugar
common
Love?
misconception.
Yes.
Welcome in. How you doing?
Hello, my love. You keep forgetting I'm on punishment from my other page, so you need to come on over to Tony T.
Hey, Sugar,
come on over. Come on over. My girl, BrownGirlBella found me. She came on over. She blessed me. Thank you, my love. But for me, it depends if he cheated or is he a serial cheater. Because sometimes, it happens. It happens. We're not going to act like it don't happen. And depending on where you at in your relationship, you could work past that. Now, if he's a serial cheater or he had a relationship with her, I don't want you. Because
so now, what do you consider a serial cheater? More than once? Twice?
More than once. Yeah, or you have a relationship with this woman. You can't love the two, baby. You could keep that one. But for me, it's not. If some, like I said, cheating, we're not gonna act like it doesn't exist, and it does. It happens. But depending on where you at in your relationship, you can't work through it. I just never have. I can't do it. But realistically, you can still work. I've seen plenty of people work through it, but for me, it's not even the cheating. It's all the lies that is being told to you because they're cheating. To me, it's all the lies that, all the nights you're sitting back worrying about them going to a friend house, or all the lies that they told you to be with this woman. So now it's like you're sleeping with, to me, it felt like all this time I'm sleeping with the enemy. Not saying that they're supposed to tell you, hey, I'm going out to cheat. Of course they got to lie. but they don't lie to you. They don't lie to the family, and then they smiling in your face, and then plus on top of that, they're doing you dirty. So it's just like all, and then it starts. You think more about the lies because now you want to start putting all these pieces together, and that's what really drives a woman crazy more than the cheating. Because you sitting back, yeah, when he was 1 minute late, that's what he was doing. Oh yeah, so he was with her when, or it could be a he or she, because it's not just men that cheat. I understand I'm a woman, so I'm speaking upon it in a woman point, but women do cheat too. Now you start thinking about every single lie in your head over and over and over, and then it's like, why didn't I catch that? Or I knew he was lying. Why let him get away with that? Or I knew I should have said something then. So it really start playing with your mind.
Well, then, sugar, why would you give a cheater a second chance to cheat on you then? Why give him the opportunity to be a serial cheater?
I said I couldn't do it. I said, but I do know people that have, because it happens. Some people, they could have had a break, and I seen people get strong. Some people do work through it. If you would have heard me from the beginning, I said I've never had done it, but I have to speak realistically. Men have done it, women have done it, and some people they did make, I'm not gonna call it a mistake, but they did have that sex with somebody else, and sometimes they eat them up. That doesn't mean they don't love their wife no more. It's just, or their husband. They were weak and they did it, but they don't want to lose their family. And some people do counseling, and some people do get over that. But if you're a serial cheater, I don't know about that. Or having a relationship. Some people, some men, they don't have their wife, and just as long as they had their wife, they had their girlfriend about the same amount of time.
I have a question. Is it how, and for you too, DOD, is it how the person cheats or who the person cheats with? So does it matter that he cheated with the next door neighbor that's age appropriate, or he cheated with the babysitter that's 22 years old? Does that matter?
It doesn't matter for me. Cheating is cheating, no matter who it's with.
I agree. But I think it does hurt when it is somebody a little bit closer. I think it does hurt. But for me, cheating is cheating. But I think it does hurt when you have relations, or you thought you had a friendship with somebody and they both lied to you and they both stabbed you in the back, compared to somebody you really didn't know. That person didn't lie to you. That person didn't set you up. But I still see it as cheating. It's cheating. But it does hurt. The dagger hurts a little bit more when both of y'all in my face and stabbing me in the back. But I can't take like my expectations and say that that's the rule for everybody. Like I said, it's something that I couldn't do. But I've been put in a predicament where they have, and I was like, goodbye. But the foundation wasn't strong anyway. And I know me, if you would have stayed with me and I take you back, it's gonna be nothing but hell for you. Believe me, B. You done woke up Brooklyn. Brooklyn is now up. She was sleeping. You woke her up.
You woke her up, and now she ready. She's ready.
You know, the woman that comes back to a cheating man is never going to be the same woman.
Nope. And once a good girl's gone bad, she gone forever.
Not Jay-Z.
Girl, you're not gonna quote my Brooklyn now.
Good girl gone bad.
Good girl gone bad.
And then
says
after that,
huh?
No.
What'd you say, T?
I was going to say, once that happens, my respect for you, you're going to leave me regardless, because now you opened up Pandora's box. Well, however how nice I was, everything I say to you now is going to be disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shock wave, because I believe in you in a relationship. I do believe you gotta love and respect your man. So I always say nice things. So they're not used to, they don't know nothing about Brooklyn or Pandora's box.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a shock to them when everything they say is. I had one guy told me, he said, you just like I forgot what he called me, some type of bug. And then he said, all you do is bite, 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 bite until you suck them dry and you can't. No, you call me some type of bug. I'm like, what the hell you call me? Because I will never be respectful. I will never be respectful, because the Lord, I'm really big on loyalty. I'm really big on loyalty. Once you disloyal, and then they think that time go by, I'm gonna be respectful. Nah, you know, I never will ever be nice again. I don't redo nothing. So your best choice is to leave me after you cheat.
Right. I want to read what Lisa said. She said, I did raise my daughter. No man will take care of you. You have to. Thank God she listened and ain't found a good man yet. She went to college, started her career, and bought her own home. Kudos to you, Lisa. You raised a good one, sis. Yeah, we have to not that way.
But it's not how. But see, the thing is, it's not how you raise your kids. It's what man they get, and you can't speak for the man that they get. It has nothing to do about how you raise your child, because you know men come with masks.
Mm-hmm.
Men come with masks, and a lot of times that mask don't come off until you could be with them for a year or two, especially a narcissistic one or a covert narcissist. They got the best man, he's so good. And the minute they get married, they pull that mask off, and the women be like, what did I marry? And then a lot of women keep that a secret, because that man showed that mask for so long. Within. For so long, you don't want them to know, hey, this person is verbally abusive, this person is mentally abusive, or this person is physically abusive. So a lot of women, that's why I said you can't go by how you raised your child. You can't determine how that man is going to be. I don't care if you come from a church home, they abuse women too, or the best families. So you got to pray the man that she get is a good man, not the fact that you have a good daughter.
Right. She says she did get some bad men.
We all gonna get that though. You gotta have something to learn from.
Cheating is cheating, and it does hurt when you really love someone and they cheat. One of my husband cheats at my age. It won't be pretty. I'm going to need some bail money. That's right. That's right. But it would be the same.
The next man I get, my next man coming straight from the senior citizen home. So
listen, they can find them senior citizen homes too.
No, mine's not, because he's going to be on that wheelchair and he can't go nowhere unless I'm pushing him. I'm like, you will not, no meds for you. No meds for you.
She for some bad men. Yeah, some have masks. Yeah, some do have masks. They let you in. They get you in with that charm and that savoir-faire. And then are you hooked? And then the other beast comes out.
And sometimes the beast don't come out till after you have that baby. And then that mask come off, because they want to be the center of all your attention. And now your attention is directed to that baby. And they turn it, you like, what the hell did I marry? But the family don't know.
Right.
Because he played that, oh, let me help your pops with the car. You need help painting, and oh, he's just the greatest guy ever. And you don't have no idea how much your child is suffering.
Exactly.
And don't let that man be a man of the church. Men in church abuse their women so much. And they don't let that man be from the church, because then that secret is really kept. So a lot of abused women sitting up in that church.
Yes.
And that's the worst. What about if you saw your friend's husband or boyfriend cheating with someone, would you tell them? DOD, would you tell?
What I tell, my friend
yeah.
better roll up. My friend better roll up. We fighting.
Yeah, no, I would definitely tell my boy if his girl was cheating on him. Yes.
Really? Oh wow! I'm
That's right.
surprised.
That's right.
You done
That's
broke
right.
code?
You cheating
I
on
know.
both of us. You hurt my friend feelings. You hurt mine too. It's on.
Okay.
I be like, girl, come on, bring the Vaseline, the scarf. You know what's up.
Come on.
Yeah. If a girl was cheating on my friend, yeah, on my boy, yeah, I would tell him.
What about if the guy was cheating on her and you was friends with the girl? Would you tell her?
If I was friends with the girl and not him.
If your friend was the one cheating.
If you and the girl was friends, but the guy was cheating, would you tell the girl?
Yeah, I would tell her. You
would? Oh,
okay. Yeah. All right. Now, if they both were my friends, I would stay out of it. I wouldn't tell it.
That's what she was saying.
Okay, well then no, yeah, I wouldn't tell it then. If they're both my friends, I wouldn't. But I thought she said if the girl was my friend.
No. Yeah, if the girl was your friend, you and the girl was friends, and she was dating the guy, and you saw the guy cheating, would you tell the girl?
I would tell her. I would let her know. Yeah, I'd make her aware.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
But like I said, I would stay out of it. I would stay out of it if they both were my friends. I would just stay out of it.
It's hard to tell somebody when someone's cheating because you don't know how that person is going to react, especially when they already know the person is cheating or has cheated before or several times. And you might really be genuinely saying, hey, I'm just looking out for you. You know, I saw something that didn't look right. I think it's a possibility that he may be stepping out on you.
Oh, girl, snap a picture, and then have your friend snap a picture so it can be on their phone, and then it's ways to do it without you incriminating yourself. We're in technology world now, but I will get it to where as I'm minding my business, but I'm still gonna let you know.
Or if we had a club, somewhere where there's a gathering and you see the cheating dude and his woman, and the woman is my friend, just page her or call and say, "Won't you come through?"
That's what I said.
We're over here at the club. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm just using the right.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, come over to the club and let her catch him.
Mm-hmm. And then you put on the Vaseline and stuff. I'd be like, Bella, you're not Bella right about now. You are Brooklyn. Let's go.
I got a real good one. And then Bella, I'm not going to say nothing else. This is my last one. So, and I talked to you about this, Bella. So a man and a woman was married. The man was a entrepreneur. He went out of town. He went to like Vegas. And when he went to Vegas, he met up with these two hot girls. Let's put it like that. Let's leave it as hot girls. But the hot girls set him up to get robbed. But just coincidentally, he wound up dying in the robbery. And the police had to call the wife to tell her, hey, your husband was caught with these two young girls and, he was cheating. And unfortunately, he was killed in the robbery. Now, one, I think she already knew that he was a cheater. I don't think this was the first time. And second, would you bury him?
Of course I'll bury him, but I'm gonna make sure I got his insurance. Yeah, I'm gonna bury him and get my insurance. There's nothing else I can do. Well, why wouldn't I bury him? Why wouldn't you bury him? As long as you married, give me what I'm entitled to. He the one went out there. Cause them are true stories though. That happened a lot.
This is a true story. Yeah. This really happened.
I see that all the time. I be watching them TV shows, girl. And them setup shows. I be watching them shows.
Yeah.
But I be watching them setup shows and stuff where they rob you and stuff. They had the girls bring you in. But what can you do? But hopefully, like I said, now if he don't,
but I think the wife knew. I don't think that was the first time that she knew he was cheating. I think she knew he was a serial cheater. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know 100%, but that's what I believe because the police had to show her the tapes that he was with them walking down the street and what happened. And I don't know. I mean, I know she was upset. I clearly seen she was upset, but I think she was more of a relief.
But I think sometime too, I'm gonna just put it out there and you guys can answer this question. Some women, like, they believe in revenge, and some women get tired of their men anyway. So when that man cheat, do you think it's fair that she go out there and do her now? I'm not saying two wrongs make it right, but sometimes that woman was tired of him, and then on top of that, he cheated. But she was now. Is it okay for her to go out there and cheat?
If they break up, yes. I think if they break up and then she goes, I don't think she should cheat on him.
They wasn't broke.
No,
but that happens though. But I mean, I would just leave them. But if you decide to say, if you want to call it tit for tat, that's your business. But I told you to leave me alone. You chose not to. That's on you. But
I get what she's saying. I ain't saying I've done it, but I get what she's saying.
But when I'm saying some women, it's not even just the cheating. It's the point that their relationship could be the reason why he started cheating. It started moving further instead of closer. So maybe she may be a little relieved that he cheated first because she wanted to do her invite, like that song, Neither One of Us wants to be the first to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Yes. Yeah. Like that type of situation.
Yeah, but you already have said goodbye.
No, they didn't.
You may be living in the same physical place, but mentally you both have already said goodbye.
Yeah, but they need to say the word goodbye, but neither one wants to. So that's why, sometimes that woman come home and just how many cases you've seen where so-called they may have worked it out, but now she knocked up and she don't know who the daddy is. You understand? It happens. It happens.
Knocked out sometimes, but don't know who the daddy is. How about knocked up and mad that they don't want to be with him? I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Hi, Lee and Jay. Welcome.
I was like, oh man.
From Tata Nation. Thank you so much for coming. The difference is that's a real story. One of the twins in jail, right? Yeah. If you're talking about those Clausen twins or whatever, I forgot what their names are. I know one is named Shannon, and I think that's the one that went to jail for taking her Trick's money and paying her rent with it and buying clothes with his money in the credit card. Unbelievable.
But did you hear about the one where the lady got her stimulus check and the man came and killed up the mother?
I just saw that tonight.
Yes, I showed it to DOD. He did a story on it, so you got to see it.
Oh, yeah, but DOD has to, when he get a chance, go on my short. I got a short video. It's so I can find him. Leave a comment. Okay. I don't know what's wrong because back in our days, we never even knew when our parents got paid. Nobody knew when our parents got paid. We never knew when they got the income tax. We never knew nothing. When did you start telling this business? That's part of shocking to me.
Right.
How do these people know?
Listen, first
I mean,
of all,
it was all over the news that they were dropping on such and such a date. And
yeah, so but some people don't get this to December. But everybody know tax time come in February, January, February. But that was business we kept to ourselves. You got a crazy man who walk around with guns. How do you know you got your money?
But see, also too, this is the internet age. You could have posted it on Facebook. Yeah, I got
right. When did they start? That's what. And then the stupid part is, like when our parents and stuff got their money, they still look broke. So it wasn't like they went out and bought the weaves and got this done. They stayed looking the same exact way.
Different generation.
Yeah, different generation. They didn't give you no indication they had money. So they spent it, you know, in little increments, the way it should be done, instead of going out there blowing it. So you're going out there, you look terrible yesterday, and all of a sudden today, you know, that's a dead giveaway.
Right.
But I was like, times has
Dead
changed
giveaway.
a lot.
I was thinking the same thing when you said dead giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
But listen, y'all.
But again, it goes to habits
only
and what you are used to seeing from your mate. If you know when he get his check, he always flossing and he at the bar, he doing this, he doing that and the third. You know, tell him to bring his behind home on Friday instead of going to hang out. Because you know half that check gonna be blown by the time he get home.
Listen again, y'all. This is not the only case. This is the only case where just a lot of people died. But this is not the case. There are 4 different cases of women who have gotten harmed over this tax money. And all of them seem to be because they did not give up all of the tax check. Not that they, you know, didn't give none at all, but they didn't give all of the check. I'm like, the nerve of these people, and I'm not going to say men or black.
The nerve of you for saying, hey, my name wasn't on the list. How about that? They didn't get to me yet. How about that?
Okay.
No, but she already messed up by posting it. She posted it.
That's why I said times has changed.
I agree.
Times has
changed. Gonna know when I got money.
Maybe because we old school, but these new schoolers, I'm like, what the hell?
And so now we got what 4 people dead, and he still didn't get the stimulus check.
Yeah, and it was a 7-year-old
he's on the way to
child.
prison.
It was a 7-year-old child. Yeah, because he didn't pay child support.
Right.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to get it.
That I was talking about, Lisa, one of them did get out of prison recently, a couple of months ago.
Wait, who was the twin?
Yeah, who?
It was Shannon and Shahrazade, I think their names are.
Who is that?
They're twins.
What did they do? I mean,
yeah,
I think they were on not Big Sister, Bad Girls Gone Wild.
Oh, and they went to jail for something?
Yeah, they were Claremont twins. Yeah, that's what they're called. Claremont twins. Yeah. So one of them went to prison because she took her trick to the hotel and he passed out and died. So instead of calling the cops and, like, you know, getting him, you know, the dignity he deserves, she went in his wallet, got his credit card, and started spending it on, like, her rent and her her shoes and clothes and all this other kind of stuff.
Oh my
and
God.
I kind of touched her because they were like, okay, this credit card is missing from his thing, but then here's this person running up the credit card bill.
Yeah, she wanted to get caught and go to jail.
Okay.
And ain't got none of that stuff now, right?
Nope.
Ow. Oh, I forgot I wasn't on mute. I know y'all wouldn't hear me talk to my little crazy daughter, was y'all?
Oh no, I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay, great. I'm in the background talking about I want my stimulus check yet.
Yep. So yeah. Oh, Sinead is the one that was released from prison. Shannon didn't go to prison. She was serving a 1-year sentence in federal prison after her conviction for stealing debit card information from a dead man. She called her sugar daddy.
Whoa. We good.
We good. On June 2nd.
I got a question for the ladies. For you ladies, I got a question for you ladies. Could you see your, well, I don't even know why I'm asking this question because I know the answer is going to be, but could you ever see yourself in a a marriage where you have more than one, where you have sister wives?
A poly?
No, I could see me having brother husbands though.
Who said? Now who? I need to know who said that. Who said that?
You know it's DOD.
No. Who said they could see themselves having?
Oh, that was
Vern.
right.
Brother
Vern.
husband, yeah.
See, I knew we was cool for a reason. Now I done said that plenty of times. Like, look, I don't know about no sister wives, but I could definitely go for some brother husbands.
Because on my other channel, on my first channel before it got taken away, I did a couple of live streams with some women who said they were really thinking about doing it.
They thinking about doing it because I guess they're making it a little bit more popular now. But in reality, I couldn't do it because I'm like, what happens when we get old? It's like this one man got 3 to 5 women taking care of him. And then let's say something happened to that man and the sister wives go their own way. I don't waste all this time. Who I got? Who's sitting on that rocking chair with me? He got 5. You know, that's the only reason why and then I don't believe in waiting my turn. When I'm ready, I'm ready. Ain't no your turn. No, I don't know.
Next Tuesday.
No. Well, you know, sister
You
wives,
need to go to Sugar Love House. Today is Thursday.
With black people because of side chicks and wives that don't want to, you know, feel like they being cheated on, or you know, some bisexual friendship and they both like the same man. That's where that whole asbestos things come from.
No, but it's true. But again, I think about it as when you're in old age, and let's say, first of all, that man gotta please everybody. So, and then he also has to get his energy back. It's bad enough when you have, let's say you got one woman and you gotta get your energy back. So then now you gotta wait a day. I mean, some men it's like rabbits. I don't know, but I'm just saying, as that man get older, that's why you're supposed to have a spouse, not spouses, so y'all can take care of each other. So the women end up not being taken care of, but that man has been taken care of abundantly.
See, the way the women were looking at that I interviewed, they were looking at it as a business arrangement.
It shouldn't be no women being no sister wives to somebody that ain't fully taking care of them in the first place. The only way I be a sister wife is I'm getting all my benefits.
Yeah, but they saw it as a business type arrangement where everybody is sharing, the rent, the mortgage, you know, all the bills are being shared. So everybody has all that extra.
Well, there's too much sharing going on. It's too much sharing going on.
I'm not paying no rent. I'm a sister wife. He better take care of me. I don't know.
Well, I'm just telling you the way they were telling me how
No, they changed the game up. Jada's 100% right. That man is supposed to take care. That's how it's supposed to be done. The man is supposed to take care of all of them equally.
Right. He have.
So if one got a house, you better buy 3 more houses. But now they changed.
She was saying that they all stay in the same house.
No, that's because
all share the bills. They take care of each other's children. That's the way they saw it. At least the woman that I was speaking to, that's the way she put it.
Biblically, if you were supposed to do it, that's the correct way to do it. But people always they always change the game to suit them or to make it seem like what they're doing wrong is right. So they have to justify it by saying that.
Well, but it's just like any relationship, as long as it works for you. And for her, she was thinking about it.
No, but
if it works for her, it works for her.
No, it works for her, but that's still not how it's supposed to go. But if this is how you want to do it, that's fine. But don't promote it in the wrong way.
Well, she was promoting the way she was doing it.
Man,
she wasn't worried about how somebody else was doing it or the way it was supposed to be done. She was just telling me about the way she do it.
Well, they doing it wrong. You're gonna do it right.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, DOD. First of all, I said that, but I was joking. But when I think about it, it would be a nice fantasy to have two men, but not in a relationship. I can't take one man with they smelly feet, they nasty attitude. I could not do two. No, that would not. And I don't understand how men do it with women when they women. Each woman has a different personality. When they're on their cycle, some women are mean, some women are happy. So for a man to have 3, 4 women,
A happy
I don't know.
one? I ain't met
I don't
that
know.
one yet.
Yeah,
I ain't
some
met a
people
happy
are.
one. I ain't never met that one. Not when them cramps and stuff kicking. I never seen somebody say, "Oh, I'm so happy." I'll see them going, "Oh my God." I've never seen it. But I just think it's about, it's harder when you have multiples to really dig in deep and get to know that person, and for that person to truly know you. Like, to me, it's like you can't fully even trust that person because your business goes there or there or there. I want to experience that oneness between a man and a woman. And you can't, because his time is divided. There's too many different women. He's hearing too many different problems and all these different things. There's too many households, or it's like it takes away from the oneness. That's why I whoever likes to do it, good luck for them. I'm not knocking what they do, but I want to experience that oneness where I know him, he knows me, and we can finish each other's sentences, that closeness, and us grow old together and take care of each other. Not something happened to the man and now all the women, go now this one goes that way, one may get remarried again. Who knows? But that's what I think, that people are scared of that experience. They're not willing to dig deep down and truly love somebody.
This is why I'm okay with brother husbands, because I ain't got to worry about that. When one die, I still got the other one. So,
but that's how it is for the men. But being that I'm on the women's side, if it's brother, I see. I don't want. I would like to have my brother men, but I just ain't sexing you guys. I just want you to do this, you do that, because I don't.
Yeah, but
like I said,
but women do that anyway.
No,
you guys
but see,
always have friends
no.
that'll come over and do your work on your car. Another
That's
friend
right.
will come over
Not
and
all
take you
women,
out.
see, I don't
Because
sleep with
women
every
do that
man
every
that does
day.
something for me. I really don't. I don't sleep with every man that does something for me. But
No, he
No,
not
I didn't
saying
say sleep with them.
He didn't say
I
sleep
didn't say
with.
sleep with them. I said, but women have different
Right.
guys that come over that'll fix on their
oh,
car.
okay. I thought that was
Another will
One to
come
additive to
over
paint,
and
what
do
she
the
right.
lawn
said.
for them. Yeah,
Right.
women do
I
that
keep it
every
like
day.
that. And
Okay.
then
No, I thought it was the additive to what she was saying about,
no, me and D&D was
not
saying the
having
same
sex with
thing.
one.
No, we was talking about something totally different. But my
Okay,
thing
because
is,
I'm like,
but my thing too
I'm gonna
is,
have to schedule my days.
I believe energy gets exchanged, and I don't
Eventually,
want
yeah.
energy gets exchanged when you become one, especially that energy that man puts in your womb, not in your womb or in your uterus or up in your body. I don't want the next woman's energy up in me, because energy gets exchanged. So
That's what
that
Juanita
woman,
Bynum said. Sheets.
right?
You ever seen that?
No, but that's something. So
Oh,
that woman is a
yes.
negative.
I
That
love
woman,
sheets. It's called No More Sheets, honey. That is a very old sermon. Oh, I love
yeah,
that
but
sermon.
that's true. I never read it. But if this is a negative person and you having sex with her, now you bringing that negative energy. Now I'm wondering why the next day I'm feeling all bad or having a bad. That's because that chick is a negative person. You just gave me that chick's energy. No. And the same thing go for women. Some men don't know you the same way you give us. We give you this next man's energy, and then you some days you try to figure out what the hell is going on. that's a lot of times you could tell when your spouse is cheating too, because you do feel the energy of the next person. And you like, and then all you say in your mind is something don't feel right.
Right.
Something ain't right. Even if he's
say hello to some people who just joined.
okay.
Jessica Hicks, hello. Thank you for coming. She's saying hi to DOD and Burns. Ray of Sunshine is talking about Flavor of Love, Bachelorette and Bachelor.
That's entertainment.
They're all fighting for one man. I just don't get it. They in the same house competing. Yes, exactly. Wendy is laughing. Clifford is saying, how did y'all meet? Yeah, like years later when you talk to your grandkids and the kids and they're like, hey mom, what's the story about you and dad? How did y'all meet? Oh, I was competing for him on The Bachelor.
I
won. You gotta think about that, right?
Or the Married at First Sight, Bella.
Or Married at First Sight. Yeah, I met him and we was on this show called Married at First Sight and we got married as soon as we met.
No, it's gonna be different.
I mean, it's gonna be different. If it turns out okay, that's not so bad. But if you gotta
it's gonna be different. Kids gonna come to you, Ma, I saw you on YouTube.
That's what I was about to say. Now, if
I saw an episode of you and how you and Daddy met.
That's real different. You can't be sitting up there slobbing folks down and like what was the show? They just showed me this show the other day. Real Chance at Love or One More Chance, whatever that show is.
Oh, with the brother?
Yeah, and I was like,
remember the brother passed away?
Yes. And it was
and then now the other brother.
From
they used to be on New York.
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love. Yeah. And then she picked the two brothers, and them some handsome brothers though. Oh my goodness, the one who passed away was so handsome.
Here's the thing. Somebody had already had sex with him by the second week. And I'm like, oh, okay. So she won in the end. But my mind was
it's finished already?
Yeah, I was like, so your kids is going to end up seeing the show at some point. And they going to be like, dang, so you technically won because you busted open.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just go on the show slobbing folks down and, for the sake of entertainment and getting picked. Like, come on now, ladies. Y'all doing too much.
Or they won't let you know until you see them doing something. Like, because now you have matured and now you're a parent. Don't be going out there. What you doing in them video? What you mean, what am I doing? I just seen you in the video. I saw your old video.
Don't look that far down the road though when they're young and they're out there doing these shows. They don't think that far down the road.
And the minute you go to tell your kids something, they already know what you did. They just waiting for you to yell at them. Well, you did it. Look at you. Look what you had on. They shut you up. Don't do what I do.
Oh no, not mine.
Oh, I'm looking at it now. Chance from the Real House, Real Love of New York or whatever.
Right.
Hey, thank you so much. Use this toward the DOD keep the drive alive offer in place. Will do, sir. Will do.
Okay, so look.
All right, so let me show you how the screen I just popped up on. Because I Google everything.
Yeah, I seen the first show.
So this is the guy that died.
That's the one who died.
Mm-hmm.
That's a handsome brother.
Yeah,
what happened was I saw the first show, but he cried. He cries. He had cancer. He cried so bad the first episode over his brother. I couldn't watch no more because he had.
That's my guilty pleasure. New York is from here where I am from. She's literally like 20 minutes from where I live at. No, about 30 minutes from where I live at. And I love New York. I love her mom, and I love the show, even though I didn't agree with them dating ugly ass Flavor Flav, but but whatever.
Yeah, but that put her and a lot of them girls, Delicious, and a lot of his girls went on to do. Remember the other one was on Real Housewives. She was messing with one of the guys, and then
one
he ended up going with Bambi.
The one used to date Shaq.
The one who won Hoops.
Hoops, yeah.
Hell, one of them is married to the guy that got all the millions of dollars from
Delicious.
Central Park Side. So
Delicious.
and she had a whole husband before, so I wonder what happened with that.
She got a whole new face now too.
A whole lot of stuff. Okay.
She got a whole new body and face too. She done plastic surgery herself all the way up.
Oh wow.
Hey Bella, when you said that, there's this video, I seen it today on Instagram. The mom's driving in the car and she got like 2 kids, and the kids is like, Mom, how many boyfriends did you have before Dad? And then the song comes on, I don't know what you heard about me.
I know that's right.
I would have pissed on myself.
Yes. Hi, Michi Boo. Hello, thanks for coming. DC, the Purple Diva. Finally, you out here. Come on up,
DC.
sis. Come on up, sis.
Listen, y'all. Daughter, we have great conversations about different stuff, and I'm very honest with her about different things. So I don't know which one of you guys said it, but you know how you would be talking to your kids and you be wanting to tell them to do as I say, not as I do. When I talk to my daughter, I be like, listen, Mommy used to do this. This is the lesson that I learned from it, and I want you to do better. And I don't live in the way that I tell her I want her to do better. Just like you know, I was never really a drinker, but I did take a couple of drinks before I started drinking wine now, and someone slipped something in my drink. And I was very surprised by it because I thought I was being highly careful, but evidently while I was on the dance floor, someone put it in my pop. So I tell my daughter all the time, you know, if you gonna drink fully, responsibly, and be aware of the things around you. But then I'll say something like, you know, don't be sitting up there being a booty call to nobody. But my daughter had to check me one day, so-called check me, and be like, but Mom, aren't you and Dad still like together sometimes? I'm like, what? Huh? No. No, of course we had not been together. Which is such a shame, but that taught me, you know, one of those lessons where like, oh yeah, okay, so if I'm not fully on my game, my daughter will call me out, and I'm okay with that. So it teaches me to be a little better with what I tell her to do. I was about to say, y'all still there? Did I scare y'all?
Yeah, we still here.
Oh, the booty call conversation.
Good stuff, Mom. Good stuff. We've been on here almost 2 hours. This is great conversation. Just want to read to everybody. Burns, thanks you all for being here. Of course, so do I. Yes. Great advice for talking to a kid. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, so I started off, just to recap where we were and now where we're at now. I started off with detailing the 10 reasons why men cheat. And then we started the conversation about women. So women who have these serial cheaters, who have been in relationships where their men have cheated on them. Why do they go back to their men? Some people say it's for security. Some people say it's, you know, because they're stuck and they don't want to start over again. You know, so, you know, there might be a laziness factor to that. And some really think that their husbands have changed and therefore will accept them back, only to have, this potentially come back up to bite them again.
And the age play a factor too.
And the age, yes.
Because sometimes you old and, you know, it's like I'm old and some don't want to be by themselves. I'm old and my lottery is I'm far down and I ain't hitting that lottery no time. So. But I know a lot of women
feel like, you know, they're going to just settle for whatever they can get. Well, they got a man who's doing right by them, who's, you know, paying the bills or whatever. So I asked the question, you know, as long as they're paying the bills and as long as they're doing what they have always done and keeps you, you know, top of mind and you're number one in his book,
That's an
care?
old saying, Jessica, the lottery. That's basically saying the men, the men is, or the women will be the lottery. That my chances is not that good at winning. That's all that
Well,
means.
I have
But
to contradict you on that because I see a lot of young ladies today who are willing to be with a man even though he has another girl, and they're accepting this. They are okay with this. They're even to the point where they say, "Okay, well, we can both date him, or I can date him on the weekends, and you can date him
that's like
during."
but
Like
that's
they're
like
actually
poly.
okay with this. They're
But that's
okay.
Yeah.
but
And
that's
that's
like
what I'm saying.
that's
Like,
like poly. So we kind of, that's just like having a poly relationship. Same thing.
and these girls these days, these new millennials, they're very free and open with their bodies. So they
Free
don't
my
care. Yeah, they don't care that the man is sharing his time between this one and that one. They don't care. As long as they are number one, they are satisfied
In their mind, yeah.
in their minds with what the status quo is. As long as they feel like, hey, nothing's changed in our relationship, he's still here for me whenever I need him. He's here for my birthday. He's here for the anniversaries. He's here for the major holidays or what have you. This girl only gets the scraps of our time.
Wow.
Long as I'm February 14th and she's February 15th, I don't care.
Man,
Right,
That's
look,
like
that's the
saying
I need to
attitude.
be February 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. I need to be all
exactly.
them days. I'm not sharing, because some people be like, oh, well, they get the next day scraps. Well, if like I do, the next day the sales start, so they get more of what you didn't
Mhm.
get, to be honest. You got one box of candy, she got several. You got one set of flowers, she got several. It's always
Well,
to make up for not being there on V-Day. The side
listen,
chick, y'all be thinking the side chick don't get a lot. The side
no,
chick
but
get a lot too.
I mean,
well,
look at
yeah, but
the old
it
girl.
doesn't satisfy.
She got whole vacations and the whole house down the block from where the wife lived. Like,
See what I'm
she's
saying?
living a life.
Nah,
So I know people like to crack jokes on the side chick, but it's like, listen, it if you don't
as
know
we
what it's like to
see,
be a side chick,
as
you
we
don't actually
see,
know them benefits.
as we see, that's true. As we see, but I that's okay. Like I said, I'm a person who believes in energy, and I don't want that energy up in me
But they're
because
doing a disservice to their self. They are disservicing their self when they are agreeing and accepting this kind of behavior. You are the prize. You are the prize. The man should not even have the gall to want to have two of you. No, I am number one. You need to
That's a
satisfy
fact.
me. You can't satisfy another woman because you're taking care of me. That's how it should be.
That's right. I always say if you got that much energy to put on another woman, that means I'm not getting enough. So I need you to take
Exactly.
all of that double energy you got and place it over here. Cause see, I don't believe in doing the side chick stuff. But when I have to
Exactly.
look at certain things, I be like, ladies, you really in the relationship because you think that since they the side chick, they not getting a lot. They are living the life, some of them. They are living the life
mm-hmm,
that you should probably be living because they getting a whole lot of extra without having to take care of the kids, without having to clean up after
yep,
the man.
yep,
Yep.
They ain't got to
yep,
iron their clothes. They don't
mm-hmm,
have to do nothing but just
that's
meet up
right,
with them, go and have a
yep,
Let
good
me tell
time
you
and
what
have
happened
sex.
on Judge
that is
Faith.
true.
The side chick was there, and the girl was the wife was with the husband, and the wife said, "No, you need to get your life." Like Tamar Braxton said, the judge said,
Mhm.
"No, she want your life. She got your life. What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh my god." See,
That's a
this
fact.
that's not right.
It's not right. It's not right. Don't. It's not right. And I think both people are incorrect. But the only person who has that commitment to you is your man. And I be telling
Yeah,
people
Exactly.
but
like,
see,
stop being mad at the side chick for just having her good time. Be more
no,
mad
but the
at your man
side
because
chicks don't know they place no more, and they go after the main chicks,
they
which
shouldn't
wasn't
have
done
a
before.
place. They
No, but
shouldn't
no,
have a place, and that's still
no,
your
you're
man's
right.
fault because your man gave her a place.
No, what I'm saying is, when I mean by they don't know their place, they go, see, it's different if, like, I found out, no, these days, they're they're knocking at your door, or they want the beef, they want the scrap. See, that's how the game changed. Before, a man could cheat for a while with the side chick. She knew her role. These side chicks is coming on. I mean, you can see it look at it every day on social media. These side chicks are letting it be known, I'm the side chick and what? And they go
and I'm bold, and I'm in charge. And I got the same benefits you got.
They go after the main chick.
Who do you really blame for that? Do you blame the girl for having the balls, or do you blame your man?
No, I blame them both.
I blame them both.
Where she's even bold enough to say she a side chick in my relationship.
I blame them both because
your man welcomed that though.
No,
I blame Bella.
No, because if she got the balls to come to me and say she's a side chick and my man is financing her situation, then I got a problem with that.
Oh,
no, I felt that Bella. Bella was like, "Oh, hell to the no."
Hell to the no.
I feel that.
I blame the woman because she's bringing beef. No,
say what?
They're bringing beef to you, as in they bringing beef to you. So that means once they step to you, they're stepping to you because they want to fight you and destroy you. You are responsible for what you do. Even though that man is cheating, it does not give you the right to approach me. And that's on you now. That's on everybody's responsible for what part of the role they play.
I can get that. I can deal with that.
That's why I say I'm not blaming her for the cheating part. That's all on the man. But once you come disrespecting me, I didn't do nothing to you. You messing with my man. Why are you coming after me? You know, they come after you.
One moment,
they
guys.
follow you.
One moment.
Yeah, no, I can get with that part.
Pause for one moment.
They
Bella,
follow
did you see
you?
you have a member?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you see you have a member, Tata
No,
Boy?
I got another new member?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hi, Tata. Yay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Tata, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I so appreciate you for coming.
Yeah, but like I said, they get their friends follow you, they got their friends stepping to you. And I'm the innocent person here. I didn't know you. I didn't know about you. I didn't know you was cheating. You knew about me. I didn't know about you. And then they start getting downright dirty. They start getting downright dirty.
I blame the one that I have the relationship and the commitment with.
Exactly.
That's who I blame.
No, I blame each person for their own actions. Whatever action.
You can't be nerved by the woman who is doing all the craziness. But the person who welcomed that into your relationship is your man. So I'm not saying you can't whoop her ass because some of them come to me.
Some of them
do that. I'm getting hurt, but I'm definitely more energized on confronting my man about it than
no. That's why I said I blame the person on their own actions. My problem is once she stepped to me. See now. Me and you going at it because you stepped to me,
right?
Not because you cheated. Because a lot of them they go get their friends and everything else, and then bad enough we shocked that we didn't even know you was cheating. So now I got to get hit with you cheating on me, and then the girl stepping to me, and then the men pillow talk, and then they tell all your business. Now she telling all your business. No, even when you go up and. When you go up and when you leave this earth, even God going to say to you, he's going to judge you by what you have done. He ain't going to put it on your actions on what the man did. Now, if the man is just cheating and if it come out and then she happened, I ain't got no beef with her. It's only when you make me the enemy and you come after me. Now the game done changed.
Yeah, I get that part. But when you leave your man, though.
Right, they come to your house, they bring their friends.
But here's my question though. When a woman comes to you like that, are you leaving your man?
Am I leaving my man? If I even find out he cheated, I ain't gotta meet her. She gone. He gone.
Right, because I mean, there's a lot of women who be so mad at the side chick for confronting them, which I'm not saying again. You got every right, because I'm gonna agree with that. If they bring it to you, that's one thing. But then they're fighting with the side chick all day, every
No,
day, and still laying in the
not
bed
me.
next to the man
There's
that you
no
fucking
man
all
worth
day.
it.
I be like, y'all
There,
gonna
Yeah,
argue
Jessica
again
says
after
women
your man
today
just
don't
put
put
you
any
through all of
blame
that?
on the men. They give
no,
excuses for them.
I've been in them type of
Yeah, it's like, so you
predicaments.
just go roll over and suck his pain after
No,
all of
I've
that
been in
happened today?
predicaments, and women used to
Right.
step to
Don't have
me.
your cake and eat it too, Ray. You're
No, but
absolutely right.
I had predicaments where women stepped to me, and I was like, well, if he like you and you like him, then y'all need to be together. Bye. But she didn't step to me disrespectfully. She would just let me know they was shit. Okay, then y'all got it. And then they both sit there stunned. And I go and move on with my life. But I also been in the predicaments where they come after you, got a posse ready to fight. Oh no, we're gonna do this. And this is not about that man. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
that
get
man done
that.
told you. I don't know what that man told you. But you let it get to your
Hold on
head.
a minute. The reason I said this is Vern, why I said I would blame the man is because we have the commitment. And if you stepping out of the relationship and you're with a side piece, another woman, another cat, dog, whatever, and you come back to me and you bring me some disease, if you're over 30, you should not have no STDs. I'm sorry. And I'm
I hear
scratching and
that.
itching. You are responsible because you're taking my life in your hands. Because there's
Mm-hmm.
STDs out here that can kill you besides AIDS and all this other
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
So I'm blaming you because I have the commitment with you. And you
Yeah, but I
go
wasn't
and
referring to
lay,
that, but
you
you're
go
right.
and lay your body that is supposed to be committed to me to someone else when you don't know what that someone else is sleeping with. She could be sleeping with 4 or 5 other people. And this is how diseases get spread.
Yeah, and you know what? I
Diseases.
have always told a man, you better be very careful when you dealing in a relationship with me because, and I don't mean careful because I'm gonna make the statement. I don't mean careful like cheating. You know, make sure you're cheating right. But what I mean is you better be very careful because you can lose a woman like me. My instance of being is too much to be dealing with a man that's going to be cheating on me because I'm too good of a woman. So that means you're not
Mhm.
worth me giving my time to. But when I say don't bring me home no drama, no babies, no diseases, I mean every bit of that. I don't even care
Preach.
if
Preach.
it was we were dating and you got a chick pregnant. If you telling me that you see dating me, you don't get to have no outside baby outside of the time you started dating me. And that is how I feel about it. I don't want no diseases. I don't care if that chick had it. You know, you were with her before me and you started being sexual. What you should have did was went and go and get tested. Because see, I know I tell a man to go and get tested. So if I get a disease after you done been with me, that means you lied to me about your test. That means you brought me some fake stuff. So if you didn't do that,
Mhm.
that means you did sleep with somebody else and you were unprotected. The most the most offensive thing for a man to say to me, and I don't know about how other women feel, but the most offensive thing for a man to say to me about another chick is that she meant nothing to me. That means
Oh,
that
Mm.
you risk nothing for I mean you risk something for
you risk
nothing.
everything for nothing,
For
right? For somebody who
Mm.
nothing.
doesn't even mean
So
anything
that
to you.
means I must be less than that because
Than
you
that,
decided to
right?
risk it
Yep.
all. You
Say it
didn't
again.
Mm-hmm.
want it like
Say
you
it
wanted it.
again.
Mm-hmm.
You
Don't
don't
trust a big butt
Mm-hmm.
and
deserve.
a smile.
That's right.
Poison.
You don't deserve what I got to give to you because
Mhm.
you couldn't even value what you had that you went
Mm.
out and risked it all. When I talk to my ex about different stuff, he'd be like, "Baby, the reason why I never cheat on you is because I knew you would not take me back." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because my brain was thinking like, "What do you mean the only reason why you didn't cheat?" I thought that was crazy. I just figured you shouldn't be a cheater. But he was saying no woman had ever really came at him with demands about his penis. I'm like, "What
Hmm.
are you talking about? You were married twice. You weren't faithful?" Now that didn't make no sense to me. I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm like, "Well, I'm happy you know that because absolutely I would be out the door." Sometimes when you
Right.
know your value, you just got to let a man know that value. And if he can't respect it, at least for me, if he can't respect it the first time around, I'm not going to be a fool the second time around. I'm not going to let the first time be bottled up. And then the second time, I got to sit there and decide, like, well, shit, I did take him back the first time. I might as well just keep going because I'm already invested. I do not want to be one of them types. It's no offense, no judgment. It's just, I've lived my life in a way where I knew already that I was a good woman who deserved more. That's why I ain't married yet. I just felt like I don't want to get a divorce. So if the man is not right, then I can just date him and have fun. But I'm not going to commit my bedroom lifestyle to him. That's why I got one child right now. One child right now. I would have married her dad if he had not died. So, matter of fact, we were engaged at that moment. So, if it was not for that, and again, it's no judgment to anybody. I'm only telling you about me. I'm only telling you about me. There is a reason why I don't have extra children. There's a reason why every time I look up, I be sitting up there talking about how I'm sexless in the city. I do not want to deal with men that I don't feel I want to ride a little long with. So if they don't show to me in the beginning, and because I don't need all of that other stuff. If you don't show me from the gate that you are worth me giving my time to, you will not get my time. If you don't continue that behavior and those actions all the way through, you don't get my time. And guys be mad at me for that. Men make mistakes, so do women. So if I go out here and do what you trying to do to me, the same wool you trying to pull over my eye, you would be out the door, correct?
Correct. Hi, Terry. Another one of my members came in. Hey, thank you for coming.
Hello.
I want to turn it over to DC because she just came on to the panel and hasn't had a time to weigh in on the conversation. So I want to give her an opportunity to speak. So DC, you heard the conversation. I started off with the reasons why men cheat, and I gave 10 reasons why they would cheat. And then we started talking about why women take men back after they cheat. So why do you think that women go back to their men after having such a traumatic, and I have to say traumatic because it's traumatic for everyone. It's traumatic for the person who was cheated on. It's traumatic for the person who cheated. And every person in that household is also traumatic for as well, because they have to live there in that toxic environment where one person broke the vows or the sanctity of the bond that the man and the woman had, or the woman and the woman, or the man and the man. I'm not judging. But they broke that bond by stepping out of the relationship and now going to somebody else for that source that was with their partner first, primary. So how would you feel in that situation? Would you take them back?
No. Not at all.
That's the question. No.
No. But let me just say for myself that cheating is a deal breaker for me. So, you know.
Okay.
And I try to meet people that's a deal breaker for them too. if you're not cheating, I'm not cheating. Nobody cheating. If you got, I mean, my feeling is that if you feel the need that you want to go be with somebody else, then break up with me. Don't be with me. And now in a marriage situation, I didn't go to my marriage. That wasn't the reason my marriage ended. But I know people that went through that in their marriage and stayed. One of the people that's a good friend of, was a good friend of mine, because she's gone home to be with the Lord now. But she stayed with her husband, was, from what I could tell, a habitual cheater. And I think in one of his cheating sessions, he had a child outside of the marriage. And but she was very, very spiritual. I mean, she was a Christian, knew the Lord,
And I think she dealt with it from that perspective. But at the time that they decided to keep their marriage going and everything after all of that, he didn't cheat anymore after she took him back.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it depends on the situation. I wouldn't do it. But I know that there's some women that will take the husband or the partner back in some
Mm-hmm.
situations.
Absolutely.
I'm not with that. So
yeah, I'm not one of those who would condone it, because I think it's tantamount to respect, and there's a certain level of respect that I require. And if you violate that trust, if you violate my sanctity, my refuge, and I consider, my man my refuge, I consider him the center of the relationship. And if I'm investing that much time in you, and you're supposed to be investing that much time in me, because it's a 100% relationship. I don't believe in a 50-50 split, because I'm not going to give you half of me. I'm giving you all of me. So I expect you to give me all of you. So in that respect right there, it's telling you that I'm the only one. I tell my man all the time, all eyes on me. Damn it. I don't need you to wander over to look at no other chick and wonder about this one or wonder about that one and fantasize about this one, that one, or the next one. I need you to channel all of that energy in me, because it is one woman only. Because for me, it's one man only. So unless you want to open up the doors to Pandora's box and say, okay, well, everything is all one for all and all for one, then we got a different conversation we can have. But until that time, and I don't know any man that's his woman with any other man. I don't know of one. Thank you, Terry, for the $5 super chat. I see you. Thank you, Terry.
Hey.
I appreciate you. Hey. Hey.
But have you thought about the other side of it, where you have where it is the flip, where the woman is the one who's cheating and the man's the one who's faithful? And
I was gonna actually tackle that next week, but we can definitely dive into it a little bit now. Yeah, I definitely want to dive into that more, but we can tap into it. I think, as I read the 10 reasons why men cheat, I also read the 10 reasons why women cheat. And it's very interesting. I mean, we're 2 hours in, so I don't want to, draw that out, but I will tell you, come back next week, honey, because I got y'all for that. And I guarantee we need to, I guarantee it's going to be very, very interesting.
The men who have been in that situation versus the, where it was the woman, and I'm like, just what is she doing? It's like, why?
And then also, conversely, the men stay. Some of the men will stay with a woman who has cheated.
They staying with Jezebel.
Check out BrownGirlBella store and support my Double Good popcorn. If y'all love popcorn, I am doing a fundraiser with my chapter. Now it's just bragging rights, because now I'm like in 27th place with the popcorn. I sold over $750 worth of popcorn, but now I'm like, my ego's kicked in, my 25 years silver stars kicked in. I'm like, I can't let these little whippersnappers who came in 2006 beat me. That's not how it's supposed to go down. So if you love popcorn, please join the Double Good program that we're doing. 50% of all proceeds go to Alpha Kappa Alpha, the Ivy Rose Foundation. We give scholarships to college-age women who are going to a 4-year college. We give them $16,000 per year for 4 years, every year that they're in college. All they have to do is show us a transcript that shows that they are fully matriculated student with at least a 3.0 GPA. We monitor them every single semester. We check in with them, and we also put on programs for the community. So I'm very, very humbled by this, because we put it out there not knowing what we would potentially make. And we started off very modest. And I have to say, like, we have approximately 28 hours left because it ends on Saturday, the 20th at 8 a.m. And we started this journey 2 days ago. And I have to say, the love and the outpouring of support across the line has been amazing. So if you can donate. I will leave the Do Good link in my description box. So if you would like to, you can purchase some popcorn for yourself. I'm gonna tell you, as a popcorn eater, and I've supported many people in a lot of chapters and a lot of organizations who have done this, the popcorn is bomb. I love the caramel, and it's divine. It melts in your mouth. It's great popcorn. And you don't have to put it in the microwave. You don't have to pop it yourself. It's already come fully formed, and it is delicious. I've tried that one, the caramel. I've tried the regular butter, and I've tried the cheese. Excellent. But they have many other selections that you can try. Some with jalapenos, some with other spices in it. So you can just run the gamut and do that. Or you can also donate your popcorn to a first responder. That part I love. I've already had some members donate to that. It can be as low as $20 to donate to a first responder, and as high as you would like to go to donate to the first responders. And I love that because they make sure that that popcorn gets to them, and every little bit counts because these guys are like our front line of defense. And, you know, I think we don't show them appreciation enough because they are risking their lives and the lives of their family every single day when they go out and they treat us and they, you know, come in and they heal us of our pains. I mean, I was at the doctor's office at least twice this week, once with nerve damage and once with the wound on my leg. And I will tell you, like, I went today to get my wound treated, and they were like, oh my God, I've never seen somebody in such full spirit as you. She's like, usually when people come here, they're very angry, they're very disgruntled and upset. And I said, listen, I am too, but I don't need to bring that to you guys. You guys are here to help me, and I want you to help me. And I want you to give me the best care that you can possibly give me. And if you want to bring in your medical student to help you, like, see the ropes and see what's going on, I don't need to give them that grief. I need to give them my joy. I need to let them know that that is appreciated. And it's hard to do because I'll tell you, this wound on my leg, I've had, and I've been suffering with this since October. It was supposed to be a very minor thing, and it turned into a very major thing. And then coupled that with my nerve pain, I've been in outer straits these past couple of days. And I just have to tell you guys that I appreciate the love and the support that each one of you guys give me, because I know you can go anywhere with your support. You can do anything. YouTube is huge. But the fact that you come in and you support me and you support what I'm doing, I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, don't you do this to me.
Don't you? I know that's right. Don't you do
Don't be
it.
crying up in here,
You are
girl.
Don't you make me
Don't
start
do
crying
that.
up in here.
I'm a thug. I'm something like a thug. I'm a Brooklyn thug.
Thank you. You know what,
Please
man?
plug us, okay?
Don't do this to me.
I'm a wipe
Plug
these
up, because I got my
away,
lashes
you
on,
know.
okay?
But what I'm going to say is you're going to get better. You're going to be feeling good, doing some cartwheels and everything, baby. You're going to be all right.
You know I'm done, Bella, because you know I'm a big old crybaby.
I know. But I thank you guys, and I don't say it enough how much I truly appreciate it. And I know I haven't been the best supporter of everybody, but I'm trying to get out there and do the best that I can to support each and every one of you like you support me. This week has just been a bad week for me, But believe me when I tell you, I will more than make up for it. I will come, I will sit there, I will watch every video that I missed because I love each and every one of you who come in here and support me. And there's nothing I won't do for you guys. Your dream is my dream. If you are in it to win it, then I'm in it to help you win it. And, you know, like I said, 2020 was all about making money, but 2021 is all about branding and building on the success that we've all had. And each one of us on this panel, DOD included, we've got so much to celebrate and so much to be thankful for, but we need to build on that because this is our time. Small YouTubers, let's be clear. The bigger ones ain't trying to do too much because they can't. They're out of sorts. They're out of their element. So this is our time to seize the moment and let it be ours. Let it shine, let it grow, build your base, bring out some bomb content, bring out some bomb lives, and just really grind. We can win this, sisters and brothers. We can win this.
I agree. If no other time that you can make money, it's
I need my auntie hug. My titi Wendy said, I need an auntie hug. I do. I need an auntie hug. I need an auntie hug. I'm gonna come to Brooklyn to get it too, and bring your doggone gift that I can't seem to.
That's right. Come to Brooklyn, baby.
Brooklyn,
bring
all
your
day.
butt on down. Bring your butt on down. You won't recognize it, but
oh my god,
you won't recognize it. But
let me tell you something. Every time I cross that Brooklyn Bridge to come in, I feel like I'm re-energized. You know, I feel the spirit of Biggie. I feel the spirit of Pac. I feel the spirit of, you know, Pac, although he was, you know, West Coast, he was born in Brooklyn. So let's be clear, we claim him first. Okay, just got to bring that out there.
Well, in that case, people get mad when I say this. No, he's not from. He did West Coast
because of the Kansas.
But he was born in Brooklyn.
But you know,
we all know that.
And you know who gets very mad when I say this? They want to beat me up. But I like to say, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but Nas too, born in Brooklyn. He can be Queensbridge all he wants.
All day.
But baby, you born right in St. John's Hospital.
There you go. There
right
you go.
off Atlantic
There's
Avenue.
something about that swag of a Brooklyn native. There's nothing like it.
That's how I knew he was born from Brooklyn. I said he's not like a regular Queens boy.
Yeah.
And then when I say that, oh, them Queens, my Queens people get livid. No, I can't have them. Listen, I didn't tell his mama to birth from there. Okay, she was from there. She's from Brooklyn. His father lived in Queens. Then they moved to Queens. What do you want me to do? And you know who else? I hate to say, but don't want to claim it. Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn?
Right there in that hospital, Cumberland Hospital, across the street from Fort Greene. Yes, he was.
Oh, wow.
He's a Brooklynite too.
I remember most about Michael Jordan. I did a commercial with him.
Yeah, I know.
I did a commercial with Jordan.
Yeah, Leah was from Brooklyn, and
but she said
they
she
brought
was.
her body back there too.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan act like he from that South. He act like he's South Carolina, and make it so bad. A lot of his family is still in Brooklyn.
Wow. Well, let me tell you this quick anecdote. So I did a commercial with Michael Jordan for my company back when he was like semi big. It was in the 90s, and Gatorade wanted to do a commercial with him. And hang on a second. All right. Thank you, Jada, for coming on. I know she's got to drop off, but I wanted to say thank you to her for coming in and sharing her insights with us. It was most appreciated. So very quickly on Michael Jordan. So we were doing a shoot for Gatorade, and we hired Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan was our spokesperson at the time. and he could not say Gatorade clean, meaning he could not say the product without flubbing the line. So it was Gatorade, 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 like all kinds of iterations of the word Gatorade. And literally the only way we can actually get it in the can is to bring him back into the studio post to say nothing but Gatorade all day for an hour till we finally got some takes that we can actually use. So I say all of this to say everything that glitters ain't gold. Sometimes you get these people who you think are like, you know, top shelf, all of these, you know, blah, 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 celebrities and profile athletes and all this stuff. And they put their pants leg on one at a time like we do. They bleed the same way that we do. And I don't idolize anybody, maybe because I'm kind of inoculated from all of that, being in the position that I'm in. I've had dealings with a lot of, you know, quote unquote celebrities. But I will tell you, like, that to me was tantamount to not being prepared. Had it been a Nike commercial, had it been something where, you know, people other than us, Black folks, were involved, he might have come off much more professional than he did. But I think he took liberty that he was with his quote unquote people, that he mess up the way he did, and we would just clean it up. And me, I'm very cautious about my clients' money. And I feel that when they invest in an agency that I'm running as the point person, you're going to get the level of service that I think you deserve, because I've been on the client side and I've been on the agency side. And not for nothing, like, clients pay a lot of money to have their brands represented in a certain way. And I think if you cannot abide by that, then you need to be let go. Tell Flavor Flav about the time where he came to my Subway commercial, and I was on the client side at that time. He rolled in with his entourage in a stretch limousine, and they were coming out with McDonald's bags.
Oh God.
Where you going with that? He's like, oh, I thought y'all said it was lunch break. Me and my crew wanted to go and get some McDonald's. At a Subway shoot where we shooting Subway sandwiches? No, you're not going to do it. You're going to put that back in the car. And if you are hungry and you want something to eat, we have a chef on stage that will make you something. You're not bringing that McDonald's in here, sir. But again, he thought he could take liberties because the Black woman is in charge and she's Black like me. And she can, you know, she'll roll with it. She'll let me do whatever. No, sir, no. And if you don't leave the premises with this, I will stop this shoot and your check and be happy to tell my boss and the client the reason why. It's not a game. It's not a game. I'm sorry. You think because you are a quote unquote celebrity that you could just run all over me and run roughshod over my shoot that I'm supervising? No. It's not happening. Ever.
I can't honor nobody because God said he's the only person you're supposed to honor. So I can't put nobody over him. I can't put nobody in the same light or anything. So
exactly.
And and then at the end of the day, I had to realize
he's something else,
honoring somebody who don't even know you, who don't care about you. I done seen too many fights, too many arguments over somebody that don't even care about you. They probably walk over you in the street, please.
Exactly.
But they want that's just like I saw the video, right? With Jay-Z, and now he got the new champagne or whatever. They went 50-50.
The Ace of Spades.
I said, I said him and Beyonce want all the money.
Yeah. Well,
I said, damn.
did that a while ago. He actually has owned Ace of Spades for a number of years.
No, this is not what Ace of Spades. This is Moet.
Yes, Moet Hennessy bought I think 50% control of it because let's be clear, they're a stodgy brand. They're very European in their thinking because I've worked with them, so I know this, and they're very European in their aspect, but they know that right now the target that they want to hit, they're not hitting with it. They're not hitting with these millennials who have discretionary income, who can buy an Ace of Spades, Magnum and not think twice about it because they're in a car, they're enjoying themselves, they're having a good time. So they want to do that for the cachet that it holds.
Yeah.
But Jay-Z has that cachet. He has that clout. He has that ability to transcend any genre and any era that he
but
wants.
My thing is, my gosh, can somebody else get so much? Must you, Puffy, 50, Beyonce, Rihanna, like no, there's no that. It's like, can I give somebody else a chance? I'd be like, damn. I'm like, I ain't got, even though I don't support them anyway, I don't buy none of they nothing. But I'm like, well, damn, how much money do y'all want? I'm like, I ain't got no more money for you.
But
hey,
hey,
turn around, y'all selling something.
Knocking at the door, who's trying to get in,
they're not letting them in because they bogart everything.
Well,
that's why nobody can't get the door.
There's still avenues that we can do. There's rum. Nobody's been doing any rum. So they want to do tequila. They want to do vodka. They want to do champagne. But, nobody's looking at the other avenues.
I'm sick of all these artists. I ain't got no money, no more money for none of them. I'm serious.
Well, listen,
every time I turn around,
my rum brand, you can support that, boo.
I am so sick of all of these artists. And then all they do is take our money, they pour it out, they piss it out. They're beautiful houses, they're beautiful homes, and they don't come back to their communities. They don't give back. So I'm sick. I'm just so sick of it. They got turned around, they sell them, they try to sell something else. I'd be like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, others have to step their game up. Like, I'm looking at the future and like I want my channel to be all about luxury. So when you think about anything that's luxurious, I want you to think my brand. So I am going to be, venturing out into other things. I started off by showing you guys the wine that I have been sipping on, and that is in the description box. But just so you know, I am a One Hope cause entrepreneur, and I was sipping the Pinot Noir Monterey County 2009. It has the tasting profile of dried cranberry, preserved cherry, sassafras, and truffle, which I love. I like
the sweet, but I like the sweet stuff.
So we have you covered if you want the sweet stuff. We have a Moscato, a sparkling Moscato that is excellent.
But you get a profit from it?
Yes. So I receive commission from all the sales. The link is in the description box, and the sparkling Moscato is on there. The full size is in there. It's very reasonably priced, so it's not gonna, hit your pockets too hard. I'm also gonna have a tasting that's coming up. I have 2 tastings that's coming up, but there's one that has a special, meaning to my heart because it is funding the BASE, which is Brothers Alliance of Social Equality, and they are on my website. So when you go in to buy something, if you buy it under that, proceeds from that will go to that company, and it's an excellent non-for-profit. It funds all of Brooklyn, and they give out PPEs, they give out food to first responders. They do a lot of good in the Brooklyn community. And, Brooklyn is my first love. It's where I was born. It was where I was raised, where I went to school. So, I have a special love and affinity for that. So if you can, and if you drink wine, go on in there and try
what's
it.
the sweet? What's the sweet one name again? You got to put in. Do you have a code? Do you have to put in?
No, there's no code. The link to my, because I sell it through One Hope, so you can just click on that link and go to like all of the wines that we have, and it's the sparkling Moscato.
Sparkling Moscato. I need somebody to design me. I want a nice design for Brooklyn Does It Better.
Ooh, okay. I can actually help you with that. I know a person who did my logo and who did my intro opening. He's pretty good. And he's doing another logo for me for another organization I'm a part of.
Cause I still got my Brooklyn. I haven't been doing that. Cause I had to start a whole new page because I was a bad girl. Cause of background.
I hope you can get the channel back though too.
Huh? I gotta wait till the mid. I gotta wait till mid-May. Ain't that some shit?
My goodness. Oh my God.
Mid-May for an Ashanti song playing in the background. But I started my second channel. I'm already like 750 people.
Oh wow.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Nice.
It's been 3 weeks going on.
So y'all, if y'all have not gone over and supported my girl, do so please.
Tony
help to reach 1,000 subscribers so she can have her community tab and get all her goodies that she needs. She needs her 4,000 watch hours. So if you can watch her video.
No. I got the 4,000 hours. The first week.
You got the 4,000 hours already? Yes.
Within the first week.
One Hope Wine shop. So there it is on the screen. onehopewine.com/my-shop/Shannon-Bowers. That is it. Yes, you do have to order soon. Your son is part of base, so I know you will be ordering soon. I'm doing a special tasting flight, which is $29, which we will taste during the actual tasting. So you can buy that, but I really need you guys to buy the full bottles when we have the tasting, because that's when those proceeds for base will kick in and they'll start getting money. So right now they have some money, but they need a lot more. And I want to make sure that we make this as successful as we possibly can.
But you said sparkling Moscato, right?
Sparkling Moscato, yes.
I'm definitely going to go get that. But don't forget to tune into Tony T.
Tony T, that's it.
Where I bring the tea, baby. And I do a lot of, like yesterday I had like the honorable, what was her name? Sahara Aziz.
Yes. I haven't seen her in a minute. I was very shocked that she's back on the scene.
No, but did you see the one I did yesterday?
I did.
I didn't know. You didn't tell me you was there. And then my main purpose is trying to figure out how do we get us Black folks get out of this dysfunction that we in. Mm-hmm. And one day I would like for you to come on there and talk about what you just said now. Burns Junk to come over there, because now we start hearing more positive things.
Right.
Then we can see that, we're moving. It's not all negative, but the state that we in is so dysfunctional. And I think that's a brilliant thing when Burns does the I'm not going to do that. That's her lane. But yeah. I love when she goes to the different people websites and have them support
the business.
Yeah. Well, my thing is
Sunday I'm doing because BrownGirlBella, DC Purple Diva, and DOD, we're doing this thing that we're doing each other's channels. So on Sunday, I'm doing blackfishing and do you track your partner's phone? So that's going to be on Sunday. I'm going to get the time and I'll get the thumbnail up, but I just wanted to put that out there. I'm getting ready to go to bed because
okay. What you gotta do, Burns, is you gotta it's a short video that I do have trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You have to go and leave me a what you call it, so I can find you. because I'm on my Tony T channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want me to
So
leave a comment on it? Is that what you want?
Right.
Okay.
On the shortest video. So then I can find
Okay,
you
look
one
you up
there.
now. Say something in the chat so I can grab your channel.
TONI TEA.
Okay. I see it. Bella just dropped that. Okay. Okay. I got it.
You're gonna look for the shortest video. And then in this bag, I do like a lot of Black history stuff. But I said I'm not doing it just for 1 month. So every day I try to show something. Like I want to do another Khalid Muhammad one. He had a good one. I'm gonna throw that one on there probably tomorrow.
All right, so I just put Tony's link in the chat. So guys, please pick her up and make her fam, because she is wonderful and she goes live very often. So you'll get to see a plethora of her content and what she has to offer. Very, very good. I'm going to have each one of you guys sort of wrap us up with one thing about, the cheating and whether, you think it's the cheating that hurts us or the fact that we're not number one that hurts us. And I'll start with DC since she was the latest one to join the panel, and I want to give her a chance to speak. So DC, the floor is yours. And don't forget to include your information.
Okay, what was the first part of this background noise over here where I am? So can you repeat what you need me to talk about? I have someone over here talking behind me.
Oh.
Can you repeat, please? And I'm going to go back on mute.
Okay. So I'll go over to Sugar, our Tony T, and you
Sugar.
Our Sugar.
I'm gonna start off with my girls verse. I will not be number 2 unless I want to. Remember that song?
Yes.
But I don't condone cheating. I don't condone cheating. So, cause my thing is, I think I look kind of good. So if I could discipline if I could discipline myself, because there's men out there wanting me, you could discipline yourself. But so I don't condone it. So that's it.
Okay. And tell us about your channel when you go live.
I go live twice a day because they force me to. I do really like this new experience with the new channel. I like the experience, and little do they know that they're gonna have to all come over there because you're not guaranteed to get monetized. Even I know you're not guaranteed to get monetized, but so I'm gonna have to end up right back to where my commercials is at when the strike is over. But this adventure has been really nice. But if anybody would like to support the channel, come over and support it. Just come support it. And Burns closes out.
Yep. So I think the cheating hurts because again, it's your spouse that you're connected to. And don't stay in something if it's not making you feel good. If it's not making your life better, then you need to consider to leave that situation. You are a queen, you are the prize, and don't let anyone put you down. Family, friends, anyone. You go for the top. In my channel, most of you guys know me, what I do over there. I do a little bit of everything. Just give you elevation, inspiration, education, and just want you to be the best you. Manifest what you want. Make your life. Don't wait for someone to make your life for you. Stay positive, and we'll get through this. It's a struggle, but we'll all get through it.
Do you still do the growing days?
Every so often.
Because I noticed I haven't seen that much.
I do a thing called elevation stream. It's a little bit different. because I like to be involved. I talk to them, I bring them up and show their channels. So it's a little bit different than everybody else's. Yeah.
Oh, so you don't do the stream where like one go after the other no more?
Oh no,
Because sometimes my other computer was kind of old, and I noticed that when I go on the channels and they like put a heart, but my old thing, my other computer wasn't letting me do it, and I got tired of getting yelled at, right? You know, you gotta do
Oh,
that.
you talking
I'm
about
like, whoa.
yeah, I don't do the drop the link. If that's what you're talking
I ain't saying no names, but they it used to be nice and fun, but now I might forget. I'm just here for support. I'm just like, if I like you and you always see me, I'm just here for support. Don't even drop mine. Don't even do it.
Yeah, I'm not in that group no more. Yeah. So
but when you
good night, y'all. Thank you, Bella. I will see you on, if you can make it on Saturday for the membership thing, make it on Saturday for the sponsors. If not, I'll see you on Sunday. DC Purple Diva, I hope to see you on Sunday. I'll send you guys a message in the group chat, and I'll check you out, Sugar. I'm already connected to that Tony T anyway.
Oh, cool.
And Tony, I just connected to you. Okay,
I'm
ready. Have a good night.
Thank you.
So, as you know, I am not a proponent of cheating. You know, maybe in a younger life I might know okay with, but I'm old now. It ain't, you know, especially having been cheated on. We don't do this. And as far as my channel, my channel is RC Autism Mom Chronicles, and I do uploads in regards to autism and things that I do with my family in regards to autism. I also have a series that I just started called the Coffee Talk series, where I talk about other things. Like I've done a couple of videos. One was on the high value versus high earning. And are they the same? And then the last one was dealing with black hair and our love-hate relationship with our beautiful hair. And I do live streams 3 times a week called Not So Random Chat. And it's just like the title, it's not so random. But
so you got about a lot of different things.
No, all of this is on my one channel.
Oh.
I have uploads. I have, you know, my uploads about autism. I have my Coffee Talk series, and my live streams are called Not Random Chat. And that's all on my Artsy Autism Mom Chronicles channel, because I paint sometimes in my live streams. Sorry, that's on page.
But don't forget to come on my panel.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you a comment.
No, when I do my high value man versus high working man or whatever, I'm doing more of them type of things too.
Oh, definitely. But if anyone wants to, you know, check out my channel, DC Purple Diva, that is the channel name, and I upload a couple of times a week. I try to upload every day, but I upload a couple of times a week. That's the way it's working out lately. And I'll go back on mute. And thank you, Bella, so much for inviting me up, sis.
Yeah.
Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. And we'll do this again on Sunday on Burns channel. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, DOD, for coming on to the live. Thank you to everyone who was on the stream. Thank you for my new members. I appreciate you guys so much, and I honor you. Thank you so very much. There's, like I said, a lot of channels to choose from, but that you come here and you support me, I will never forget that, and I will always treasure it as I treasure you guys. I call you my babes. You are my Bella Brigade. We stand strong together, and we face any challenge together. As for me, with the, you know, is it the fact that he's cheated or the fact that he's number one, that I lost my number one spot. I think it's both. You know, if I am honest, I would say that I don't want my man to cheat, but I can't stop him. He's a grown man. He chooses what he wants to do. But if it comes back to me and I know it, I can't unknow it. I can't undo the bad that's wrong. So now it's on me to decide whether or not I want to be with you and deal with this situation. And I know for me, I'm not that kind of person that can deal with somebody who's splitting their time between me and another person. Even if he says I am still number one and he still will take care of me, he still will do that. The fact that he's sharing anything else with this other person, I can't condone that. I can't reconcile my heart and my head to say he still thinks of me as number one. So even if he's got this girl on the side, it's number two. No, I'm sorry. I need to be number one and the only one.
And then you're still a beautiful, beautiful young lady too. So
right.
You got
options. So I'm not.
You got options. You are beautiful. You are beautiful, my sister.
I'm a beautiful old lady. I still got options.
Right.
Right. I'm an old lady and I still got options, but my dude is not a cheater, so.
Exactly. And that's what I treasure. Like, you know, I think of a relationship as sacrosanct. I think of a relationship as, you know, we are our friends, we are partners, and I would never want to snake my partner like that. I would never want him to feel like, you know, he can't trust me, he can't believe in the things that I'm saying. And it bothers me. It gets to me if, you know, he doesn't feel like he can trust me all the way. So I want to go out of my way to put all of that at ease so that he can fully say in confidence, like, I trust her. I know, you know, what she has, my best interest, our best interest at heart. And vice versa. I want to feel that too. I want him to be my safety net. I want him to feel like, you know, when he needs a soft place to land, it's right here and no other place.
Yeah, you want that oneness. You want that oneness between the both of you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and I deserve that. Hey, in cute world, thank you so much for coming. We're about to wrap up here. We've been on for almost 3 hours. Oh my God. I can't believe we talked that long. But this is a very, very good subject. And I definitely want to do a part 2 next week about why women cheat and the reasons why women cheat. And the fact that, you know, if the shoe were on the other foot, the men 9 times out of 10 would not be able to deal with it. And we'll say, yeah, and we'll say, you know, I'm out of here. Whereas we're expected as women to forgive, forget, and move on.
We the ones that may come up missing, right?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
She went to the store. She went to the store and never came back.
Exactly. That's because I'm in some ditch somewhere because you done chopped me up.
I know,
but
right?
You know, it's you know, it's funny, but it's not funny. The reason why I chose the subject is that so many women that I hear say that they would take their men back after that. And I'm like, if the shoe was on the other foot, would he take you back? Would he be forgiving? Would he be as open to forgive as you're being right now? And 9 times out of 10, I have to say the answer is no. The answer is no. They would not be able to deal with that. So if you can't deal with it, why should I?
And women blame themselves for men cheating. I don't understand it. It's had nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but I would never hear a man say, "Oh, I blame myself for my girl stepping out. I blame myself." That would never happen. Not in a million years. But we are as women we are supposed to forgive them because it's them, they're men, it's in their nature. They're supposed to be hunters. They're supposed to be, able to conquer anything that they want. No, sir, I don't believe that. I don't subscribe to that notion. I think you and me deserve an equal amount of respect. An equal amount of respect. Like I said before, I'm coming in at 100%, and I expect you to come in as 100% because I'm bringing you 50 of me and you bring 50 of you. I'm bringing you 100% of Shannon, Brown Girl Bella, all day, every day, 24/7. And that's what I demand. I told my man all the time, it's all eyes on me, as Tupac would say. All eyes on me. And that includes your time. That includes your attention. That includes your affection. That includes your love. I want it all, or I don't want nothing.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Call me selfish if you want to.
There you go.
I'm selfish in regards to that. I mean, it is what it is at this point.
I ain't taking him back because he's going to be missing parts. I won't be able to do nothing with him. And that's on period. I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody for coming. I so appreciate each and every one of you. See you back here next week for another rendition of Brown Girl Bella After Dark, where we unwind, wine, and wine. I want to thank all of my panelists again, all of my subscribers who came in to watch and participate in the conversation. I thank you all and have a great night. Until next time, you've been bellified.
And you feel better, sis.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a pill now because the broadcast has ended. I'm going to take a pill and I'm going to go to bed.
I'll take a chill pill and go to night. All right. Yes. Good night, ladies.
Good night. Love you guys. See you next time.
All right.
All righty.
Thanks, guys.